and pulls me closer, a whisper in the wind. The map is blank before me, where do I begin? No fear of what's uncertain, the unknown feels like home. With every step I'm finding a place I've never known. Let's go where no one has ever been, a world unseen beneath our skin. Through endless skies, we'll break the chain. Uncharted lands will claim them all, rise like tides and let it fall. Just endless sea, come drift with me, come drift with me. Through endless skies, we'll break the chain. Uncharted lands will claim them all, rise like tides and let it fall. Just endless seas, come drift with me, come drift with me. Come drift with me. And come drift with me. Come drift with me, and come drift with me. Shaking underneath, trying to take me alive. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Any time or place, watch 'em run away. I got none. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna take my throne. like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it away.
Welcome to Flight Sim Expo 2025, everybody.
Flight Sim Expo is the place where the community gathers.
You get to just meet people. I was over here talking a couple minutes ago with people who, oh, I fly this, I fly that. We're best friends now.
There's no other place in the U.S. to meet the community.
We're here because we're totally geeks about flight simming and aviation. Everybody here is just as passionate as we are.
You get to see people who are, online acquaintances, get to see them for the first time and share these aviation experiences with each other.
We just did a tour of Providence Airport. Nobody gets to do this at an airport. All you do is just walk through the jetway, get on the plane, and get out of here. 9.5 out of 10.
Watching it online is okay, but just seeing it in person and kind of hearing the reactions to product, I think it's worth it.
One of the best things about Flight Sim Expo is not just the people who are here in attendance, it's the digital audience. All eyes that matter are on this show, and this show amplifies any type of announcement we want to make.
3, 2, 1.
I've been simming since 1995, and so to be here, oh my God, 30 years, and seeing the evolution of this hobby is extraordinary, and FS Expo is the showcase for all that.
Attendees should come to Flight Sim Expo. It is the place where you get your hands and your eyes on essentially everything flight sim.
You can actually touch and feel the product. I don't think you can get that anywhere else.
To be able to stand here and have people come up and say, hey, thank you for making this product. It makes you feel good about what you're doing. It'll energize our team, so when we get back to work, we've got some good vibes to feed off of.
New hardware coming out, new software coming out. It's an amazing experience. It's a great vibe.
The vibes are high this year. We are staffed up to the gills today.
Runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
We're showing what it's like to be a controller on the VATSIM network. I think just getting to have those conversations is personally rewarding. I also get to help connect people together.
People come all over the world for your show. It's a really good community.
It gives us that exposure to not only the people that know us, but people that meet us on the floor.
If I had to choose one event, it would be Flight Sim Expo for sure.
If you take the knowledge, the gear, the people, the party, we all come here to have a great time.
I'm so blown away by learning this weekend. It's totally changed my mind and my perspective on the value of what you guys do. It's unbelievable right now.
As the floors can't take no more, stuck in this groove, I'm feeling bored.
All right, friends, happy Thursday night. How is everybody doing? Kyle, did I do an okay job on the video work there on the flyby, buddy? It's good to see you, everybody. Again, happy Thursday night. Unusual to do a Thursday. I know, but I had family business to attend to last night. Thank you, Kyle. 10 out of 10 he gives me. I don't know about that, buddy, but I appreciate it. Friends, it's so good to see you. I am excited. We're back here at DFW, the beautiful scenery of iniBuilds, and I can't tell you how much I love this scenery, and it amazes me how well it performs. I mean, such a big airport, and yet so good. But friends, we are back in the 777-200ER. Yes, friends, finally back in the Boeing aircraft. This is like 2 in a row, Boeing. And guess what? We're going to have like 3 in a row for commercial, because on Wednesday next week, we are going to be flying the PMDG 777-600, friends. Yes. We've been doing a lot of Airbus, so we're definitely 1.0 out of 10. CP. But friends, so good to see you again, and I'm glad to be back in the Boeing 777 and PMDG aircraft. I do like the PMDG, as you guys know, of course. What just happened? Something just happened. What do we get? Oh, yes. Thank you, Boeing 777, for the membership. I do appreciate it. Let's give it up to Boeing 777 for becoming a channel member, and not just any channel member. He became the top tier, the commission. Hey, let's give it up to Boeing 777. It is his birthday, and yes, my friend, Boeing 777 has been asking for this, along with many of you, for quite some time now, so we're finally doing it. And happy birthday. We wish you well, Boeing 777, or aka American Airlines fan. We appreciate that subscription, and to the members, man. And we are definitely going to be doing I don't know, you love the dual engine start, so we'll also do a dual engine start just for you, buddy, for your birthday. We got the Rolls-Royce engines configured for tonight. So coming up here, let's see if I can. It's pretty straightforward to do it. I might miss something, but hey, we want more Airbus, says Maple. We'll get back to the Airbus, Maple, because I got to do more wing flex with the overhead panel, because I am missing that. I got to admit. But anyway, friends, for hardware, speaking of hardware, we'll be showcasing the wind control stuff. So then again, of course, we've got the 3N on the left here, and so you can see it there. Right here is the 3N and the FCU, so we'll be highlighting that. Now, on the far right, I've got it unplugged because they conflict. Even with the PMDG aircraft, that's the 3M for the MAX 8. So I have that actually disabled or unplugged right now. But we're going to be using the left side here for the night. Again, the 3N, and also, again, the FCU. And, of course, and Maple, you'd be happy to hear that I forgot to put my socks on for a moment there, but I did go get them on while how about Flight Sim Expo? While that trailer was running, how many of you are going to be at Flight Sim Expo? I hope to see you, so many of you there. It's such a blast, and we have the biggest showing, representation anyway, for our channel of them are there. And thanks to Silver Mother Fuddin' Killer. And I said Fuddin', by the way. It's clean, YouTube. Don't chastise me. Yeah. But I can't wait to get there in June and see many of you, and see all of you that can't make it there virtually, of course. But and we also got the Thrustmaster. I'll do the overview of the Thrustmaster TCA Boeing Yoke. This thing is a gem. $600. Isn't that what we $599 or something like that? It's pretty pricey, but I like it a lot. All right, Johnny Mon, you need to get this thing. Johnny, how you doing, hell of a guy? But anyway, so we got the Thrustmaster TCA Boeing Yoke, and we got the Honeycomb over here. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Yes, yes. I should have been like a hand model, shouldn't I have? No, definitely not. But anyway, we got the ProDeskSim add-on levers here for the Honeycomb Bravo. We got the Flight Sim Mods trim wheel here. And, of course, here's the PFP7, and that actually was in that trailer. If you guys noticed, and you pay close attention to that Flight Sim Expo trailer, you get a glimpse of this thing in it, but we're using it tonight along with all the other gear. And friends, with that being said, I am SimFanatic, your host for tonight's Insanity. Welcome to a Thursday night stream, and I'm so glad to see you all, my friends. Now, for the 777 flight, we will, again, we're doing to O'Hare, so that's, I think, FS Dream Team is the one I have, so we're going to be flying from here. But not only that, Silver Killer would hate me, and so would Delt, if I didn't highlight. They wouldn't really hate me. Well, maybe they would. I don't know. But we're going to be highlighting our good flight link. And by the way, I don't know if you guys saw that, Delt and Silver Killer. I think we might have a gap. We need to get the application links in our Discord server, but you'll be seeing him here tonight. If somebody drops in !sim, I think it is, Do apply. We've got like 13 pilots right now. We got to build it up. But I was looking at Discord last night. I'm like, you guys can't see it. So anyway, we'll definitely get some links added. Tashi Draco is in the house. Tashi, how's it going? VA, thank you. There you go. And look at that. Boeing 777, member for 7 months with a commercial pilot. That's awesome, man. Here, Bitchin' Betty's going to talk for you. Oh, Bitchin' Betty. Are you going to say something? Maybe she's not. That bitch. I'm kidding. I kid. Why isn't she? Okay, I'll read it out. I thought she was going to read it out there. I'm ready for this flight, American 777-200ER, with the Rolls-Royce engines, Dallas-Fort Worth to Chicago O'Hare. Let's bring on this birthday flight, says Boeing 777. We will do that. But anyway, we're going to be doing Flight Link and out of here. I had a Wasmare last night, Silver, and I did a test flight last night with it. I'm trying to keep up. I'm actually, did you notice, Silver, and the rest of you that are in Flight Link right now? Am I in second or third place right now? I'm getting some flights in. I love it. That's how much I love it. I'm actually flying outside of just live streams. It's getting me to do it. Justin Mercer in the house. Let's give it up to Justin. Welcome, Justin. Yeah, well, let's go ahead and get the call-outs here, the shout-outs for everybody that's in the sim and all of you in chat that are chatting right now. By the way, if you chat, I will, if I see it, I might do a shout-out to you, friends. But let's get on with this. Where does my thingamajigger? There we go. Get that out of the way. We'll turn that music down. But let's do a shout-out to all of you in chat. All right. I got to scroll. All right, let's give it up again to Boeing 777 in the house. Happy birthday, Boeing 777. We've got CP65. Love it, love it, love it. Who else we got? We got CP65. We got Phoenix Blaze. Phoenix, good to see you, Phoenix. We got Skyflyer Evo in the house. We've got Bats. Bats, it's good to have you here. Dude, I was just talking about you the last stream because you missed it because it was Valentine's Day. And you had family stuff as well. I get it. It's okay. But I was just thinking, like, you were almost like in competition with, like, well, what's his name? He never comes here anymore, so I forget it now. Aces Down. No, I'm kidding. Aces Down. But, like, I think that was, like, the first stream last Saturday. It was, like, the first stream that you've missed, and I can't think of how long. So good to see you back. Bats. TJ Turner's in the house. Let's give it up. Good to see you, TJ. Maple Leaf, how you doing, Maple? Good to see you, Maple. Appreciate you being here, brother. And then we also have Eagle Sky. And actually, Eagle's going to continue on doing some more suggested flights. Thank you, Eagle Sky. And I sent him my format that I usually use, and he's like, hey, I can do that. So I appreciate that, Eagle. That's going to make it a lot easier for me. Silver Mother... Killer. Whoops, that went over like a turn the punch bowl now, didn't it? Oh my gosh. I hit the wrong button on my mix. Oh, we got the, not the fake CFF, the real CFF.
Snowy night in Ames, Iowa. Sim.
Bitchin' Betty, of course, she does a shout out for you. Dude, real CFF dropping in a $2 dono. Thank you. Let's give it up to the real CFF. We're going to be doing a giveaway of this scenery. Plan on it for next week when we do the PMDG 777-200. We plan on doing a giveaway for this scenery. So, friends, don't miss that. God, I love this airport. So, it's about time for a giveaway, right? You guys give so much, it's time for me to give back. So, friends, we'll be plan on that. Don't miss Wednesday stream next week because we give away this scenery. Yeah. Anyway, so thank you so much again, CFF, the real CFF. And says, warm thoughts for a snowy night in Ames, Iowa. Yeah, so speaking of, thank you, CFF. We weren't even supposed to get any snow. We were supposed to get a dusting. And then it was, winter weather advisory, you might get 1 to 3 inches. Then it was 3 to 6, and then it was 5 to 8. I just checked my weather thing. How many of you use IntelliCast? I use IntelliCast, and it said 6 to 10 now. Son of a motherless goat. Just out of the blue, we'd get hit with this thing. Nobody saw it coming. Even my son, who's like a weather guy. And but, you know, those things happen. Weather, you never know, right? Aviation. You never know. That's why you keep your eyes on the sky, right? So anyway, good to see you, and thanks again, CFF. We also have... moving down. The Big Steve is in the house. Let's give it up to Big Steve. Golf clap. Good to see you, Big Steve. We got Test Pilot N911, and I saw that you're just, he's going to give us a chance on the landing challenges tonight because he wins so many of those, Bats. So it's good to see you, Test Pilot. Give all of us a chance on landing challenges. He's just watching tonight, and if you're still here, appreciate you being here. Like all of you all. Good to see you, Test Pilot. Oh, my goodness, what now? What just happened? All right. No, he did it again. The real CFF, not the fake. Again, the real CFF.
Ames is going to turn into the Donner Party by sunrise.
I don't know, man. CFF dropping in a $5 dono. You might get me to do the Symphonic Shuffle just yet, CFF. Dude, thank you so much. Let's give it up. Give CFF some emojis, will ya? Give him some love. I'll give him some love. I guess I need to give him some love. There you go. I'll heart you on both of those. Thank you, dude. Dropping in another $5 dono. Appreciate that, man. So kind of you. All right. And where was I? Real CFF. Okay. There we go. Got to find my spot again. Tashi Draco is in the house. Tashi, give it up to the guy that will stop in front of you, make you crash your truck off of a bridge. Yeah, he'll make you crash people. Watch for him because he throws you up. But Tashi, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you, Tashi. We got Sci-Fi 2142. Let's give it up to Sci-Fi. And no other but Johnny Mon 211. Let's give it up to Johnny. Hell of a guy. Johnny, how you doing, my friend? Can't wait to see you in Chicago again. See if we can't get George in here for Sim Gaming Expo. Good to see you, man. Who'd I miss? I know I've had to miss somebody. Who'd I miss, friends? Who'd I miss? Did I miss anyone? I think I got everybody. I got Phoenix. Okay. Anybody else sneak in here? I'm sure somebody did. I didn't call this out. Boeing 777, did I call this out? Oh, yeah, I already called that one out. LRM. Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh. Sorry for my colorful metaphor there. All right, I'm connected up there. Thank you. Whoever told me to do LRM. Bats, as usual. Hey, we got Steve Mallon in the house. Let's give it up to Steve. Palos24 says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Palos. Good to see you back here, my friend. Mike 7TI8. Flying to KORD right now, landing in like 30 minutes. Nice. I'll set my sundial, buddy. Good to see you, man. Mike, welcome to the stream. And we also have Kyle says, any other 777-300s flying tonight? Anyone? Anyone out there? Can't see you. Good to see you, Kyle. You're flying the 300, obviously. Let's see. Anyone else? Bedrock 4476 is in here. Bedrock, good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Good to see you. Pilot Rick, what's up, my brother? Let's give it up to Pilot Rick. Did a salute. That's to you, Pilot Rick. Thank you, sir, for joining us tonight. It's always good to see you. And Timothy is in the house, friends. Timothy, everybody say hello to Timothy. Good to see you, Timothy. And hey, Pink. Hey, Pink, I've been seeing you flying in Flight Link. Very, very nice. Very good. No, I keep an eye on you, people. That's good to see you, A-Pink. Thanks for joining us. And it's the Reaper says hello. Let's give a shout out to the Reaper dropping in here. Thank you all in chat. Keep it up. I'll get back to chat. But first, I got to see who's flying with us tonight. We've got Sci-Fi 2142 flying with us, along with Phoenix Plays. Good to see you. That's me right between Phoenix Plays and some of Kyle in his 300. Crazy Gamer. I'm not sure. Are one of you Crazy Gamer? We are at a pretty big airport, so it's not that everybody's in this stream. I know. Hard to believe, right? But Game Terror over there. I'm not sure if you're with us. Clam Jamma. That's a name that is familiar to me as well. Evil Ego Sky, of course. There's Bats over at the hangar. What are you doing over there, Bats? Oh, he's ready for takeoff. I changed the flight plan because SimBrief, Bats, did it give you 3-1? Of course, you're on the A320, so you're fine. But I'm like, I'm not taking off a runway 3-1 with this thing. I'm going 3-6 right. And I had to change the suggestion that I got from SimBrief. It was a mess. So I got it cleaned up. So we'll be doing the RNAV to 9C. Don't give what's up! I almost missed you, man. There you are. But anyway, Sim Brief, it was like, yeah, take 3-1 off from KDFW in your 777, and then it had this weird route into Chicago O'Hare. The standard arrival was like, what was it? Turtles or something like that. And it was taking us over Lake Michigan. We don't need to, Kyle, we don't need to go over Lake Michigan to land at 9C in KORD. What the hell's with that? So anyway, I changed it and we got it cleared up. If somebody wants to drop in an exclamation FP and you got a Sim Brief shenanigans, believe me, do the route I'm doing. Somebody type in exclamation FP. All right, with that being said, we're going to jump into it, friends. Here we go. All right. There's Kyle. There's Phoenix. Friends. Okay, back in here. Now, I am right now at the point. Now, we are highlighting Orbix. You can get the Boris AudioWorks 777 sound pack. So we're thank you, Kyle. We're doing the Boris sound pack for this. There's that's the route you want to. Kyle, is that the one you're taking? That's the one I'm taking. It's nice and clean. It's clean. It's Mr. Clean. Oh, that orange whip is tasting mighty fine, friends. Mighty fine. Yes, we have the Boris AudioWorks sound pack. Yes, sir. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to get to my checklist. And we're going to turn off the music for now. And let's continue on, shall we? All right. You're going to love this APU sound, friends. Here, let's get this APU going. So where is my checklist? I have too many windows. There we go. Okay, APU, hey, better swing, verify on. Okay, we're going to go up top here. Now, if you go back here and you look, right here. Now, this is something that Boeing 777 doesn't realize. There's a little flap that, I'm kidding, dude. Of course you realize this. There's a little flap that opens up right here. We're going to take a look at that when we start the APU. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to go 2 clicks to the right to start. And then let's go back out here and let's see well, I was up here. Shows how much I know. The flap thing's down here. That's a little air intake for our APU. And then here's the exhaust. And like, listen to this thing, friends. Listen to it. Get ready to be amazed. I knew you did, Boeing. I was giving you grief, buddy. You love this plane so much. I bet you know like every hydraulic line that runs through it. Now listen. Tick, 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 tick. I love that heat exhaust. I love it. I almost wish I could make it louder. Well, I could. Oh, eargasm. There you go. That's exactly right. Now, if we go in... Jeez. Now, if we go in here, if you want to see where your APU's at, you go over here and you hit the stat button. Stat. And then you go down here, and then you can see where it's at. So you can see it's climbing here in the RPMs and the exhaust. That's what that stands for. No, it's exhaust gas temperature, and that is up to 357 C. Don't touch that. It's going to be very, very hot. It might cause a blister. But anyway, so we're going to get this to 100 RPM, and there it is, 100 RPMs, and great. Got that going, which is nice. And then we hear can you all hear that? We got the packs on and the fans and all that stuff, and so we can hear the air getting back to you. Yeah, that's what it's called, air. Almost called it H2O, oxygen. Oh, it's going to be that kind of night. Just bear with me. I'm going to say a lot worse things. External power, we're going to go ahead and verify off. We're going to go up here. We don't need that anymore, so we can go ahead and turn that off. I'm just going to drop down here to the EFB. It's been so long since we've flown the PMDG. My goodness, we're going ground operations. We're going to go release the ground power here, and there we go. We're releasing it, so we don't have to worry about that on anymore. Okay. I'm going to get GSX up here so I don't forget. I'll move that over there. Close that for now. And that would be bad unless you have a plane full of fish. Yes. Really. We got a plane full of H2O. That would mean we ditched. In fact, we actually had to ditch the aircraft. Captain Howdy's in the house. Let's welcome Captain Howdy. About time you got here. Hello, Captain Howdy. Dude, that guy's always late. What's up, Captain Howdy? Good to see you. Nice for you to show up finally. I got to give him a hard time because he does me. Love you, Captain Howdy. Good to see you, man. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. Where are we at? External power is off. Hydraulic panel. We're going to go ahead and set that. This aircraft is actually pretty easy to get going. So we're going to auto, 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 and auto. And you're going to hear the packs come off because we're switching it to auto, and then it's going to go back and it's going to switch back on. So they should come back on here. Yep, there they go. I can hear them. We go on. I forgot to hit those on. Okay, and those will go out. These are for the engine. So that... Anybody want to guess why it says fault here on left engine and right engine when it comes to hydraulics? Anyone? Anyone? Don't even say it, Boeing 777, because I'm sure you know the answer. Why do we not have a fault here, but we have a fault over here, and we have fault on the right and left engine? Anybody want to guess? Someone flame him for not doing hydraulics in the right order. Uh-oh. Oh, that won't be a first. That won't be a first. It won't be a last, Kyle. Let me tell you that right now. Let's go ahead and seatbelt signs to auto. Ding. You probably couldn't hear that because I had the sound effect going. All right, and that is set. No electronics. Hey, Tashi. Hey, by the way, no smoking. The smoking sign is on, Tashi. No smoking, people. Not that Tashi smokes. I don't know why I said that because I don't really know if he smokes. But, you know, whatever. Fuel pumps coming on here. Let's go ahead and get the fuel pumps. We're going to go left, right, your left, your left, your left, right, left. Okay, so we got the fuel on. Sorry about that. I'm feeling a little weird. True, I felt this way before, people, but a little bit more weird. I think it might be because I haven't eaten since yesterday, Silver, and the rest of you. I haven't eaten since... The only meal I had yesterday, because of the family event, I had 2 tacos. I haven't had a single... That was all I had for anything to eat yesterday. And all I've had so far today to eat is 1 cheese stick. That's it. That's it. Oh, you beat Bunny! Well, congratulations, Captain Howdy. Let's give it up to Captain Howdy. You beat Bunny. Oh. Yep, she's falling down in the list. She's down to 6th place. Congratulations, Captain Howdy. Okay, where the hell was I anyway? Oh, center. We're not doing center fuel pumps because if we look over here, we can tell people that we have no fuel in the center pumps. And if we were to turn that on, we would have catastrophe. We would have no, it wouldn't be bad, but we would definitely get a warning or a caution sign. All right, so we are ready for beacon. So we can go ahead and turn the beacon on. Beacon. There we go. We're getting ready. We're getting ready for pushback, people. Stab trim set for takeoff. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here. Yeah, I'm going to go overview. You can see the PFP. Now, if I go to initref and I actually didn't mean to. I had it already. So trim here is 575. I can see it on my lovely wind control. By the way, let's do a shout out to our friends over at Wind Control, shall we? Let's give them a hand. They're great. We love them. Thank you, Wind Control. So we got 575, and so if you want to know, how do I see 575 on here? You just go over here. You go over to FCTL, Flight Controls, what that stands for, and then we go right here, and we're looking here. So I'm going to just do my trim, and I'm going to wait until I'm just trimming on my TCA Boeing Yoke. You can see my finger over here. So I'm just holding that down until we get to 575. Reason we're having to do so, and then we just got to get it to 575, and there we go. We're at 575. We're good to go. And disco right there. I'm going to hit that again just to... We can go to engine because I think I'm going to have to get to engines here. Okay, so we got the trim going. Wait, we need to do a D-rate. Try TO2. Oh, we do? Oh, okay. Is that thrust? That's thrust, right? Oh, okay. Takeoff, TO2. Don't kill me. All right, we're going to hit, I don't know. Am I doing this right? Okay. Takeoff speed's deleted. Oh, great. Okay, so I got to go back to takeoff, and now we have new VREF speeds. Okay, so we're going to plug those in. There we go. All right. Oh, now, no, great. Now trim 650. What are you doing to me, Boeing? You're trying to kill me. You're trying to kill me. Okay, so we got to go back up here. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, flight control. You threw me off, dude. All right. So what did it say? 650. I don't think I've ever done trim 650 on this thing. Okay. All right. Did I do that right? Oh, look at you, Kyle, with your I too selected TO2. What's wrong with you, SimFanatic? You must be a loser. A lehu ze her. Well, okay, fine. I guess so. But now I'm cool like all of you. So, got it. TO2. Sorry about that. That was really unnecessary. Right, I'm gonna go. Do I got everything right now? Does it look right? Okay, good. I'm gonna fake like I know what I'm doing, like I usually do. Okay, so we got the beacon on the stab trim set. Transponder, I already got set to transponder over here. So if we look really close there, we're on trans. See if I look, watch, I'll do that and I'll do that. There we go. So we're on transponder. That's looking pretty shabby. Okay, Pilot Rick says, woo, wind control. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Please don't take forever like last time and crash. Oh, no kidding. Don't. Eagle? Come on, man. Don't say that. Now you jinxed us. By the way, everybody in chat, if we crash, if the sim crashes, we are blaming Eagle Sky Fly Evo because he just jinxed us, friends. Let's do a little prayer really quick. Please, God, let this work. Okay. So let's continue on. And for push, we're ready for pushback. Start flight link. So we're going to start flight link. I actually put it in, Del, I put it in my checklist. So we're going to bring up the checklist. We're going to bring up flight link. And I wanted to save this to do with all of you. So we're going to do this together and show you all flight link. Somebody, again, type in exclamation. Somebody type in exclamation VA. And come and apply. And, Delt's pretty easy going. Silver Killer's pretty easy going. But some, I'm pretty easy going. You're like, if you apply, it's like, yeah, sure, let them in. But these guys are like way more serious than me. So you actually have to fill out a thing, right? A questionnaire. What is it, Delt? It's only about 55 questions. It'll only take you about, roughly an hour and a half. You got to do some math. No, I'm totally joking, by the way. Totally joking. It's what, 3 or 4 questions, Delt? Somebody, how many questions is it? Like 3 or 4 questions. It's not bad. And it doesn't take long, seriously. But do apply. It's a lot of fun. I've been doing the VA, my own VA. I've been doing, our VA, rather. But I've finally been doing that because it is a lot of fun. It makes you want to be a better pilot. So, like, check this out. Del, I'll show this because we did this last time. I probably should get up in the air before I show this, but I got to start this. But if you go to, is it airline stats? Yeah, here, airline rules, and it'll tell you kind of like what do you need to do and what is the taxi speed, and you'll get a penalty if you go over 25 knots. Yes, I've done that. And then landing lights on, above, and all these things you can see how you can better score. So you're trying for the best score, people. You're trying for the best score here, and it's gonna separate the men from the boys and the women from the girls. I'm going to tell you right now because it does rate you very, very well. Maple, you don't even want to do flight link. It's a good thing that Maple can't do flight link because then we would know how much he screws up. No, Maple doesn't really screw up. He's pretty good. Okay, anyway, got to give him more time too. Okay, so anyway, let's go to flight. So what you do is it's really easy. There's 2 of them. There's a tier 1 and a tier 2. So we're on tier 1. SimFanatic Airlines. Now this one's getting a little serious. You want to make sure you get the things right. It's kind of like having Kyle next to you and saying you just done effed that up. Okay, that is SimFanatic Airlines. It's going to be a little more to the book. Now, if you want to just have a lot of fun and you just want to fly kind of whatever, you can choose SimFanatic Aviation. Now, I've had these questions already from some of you. If you're just like, I want to just, Sim, what happened to FS Hub? I had one of you say, Sim, what happened to FS Hub? Don't worry. As Bats had called out, hey, Sim, load up landing rate module or monitor, landing rate monitor. Yeah, that's it. And so you can still do FS Hub. You still can do that. And we're still in the top 10. I don't know, Bats, what are we? Are we like at 6 or 7 or something like that? And so you can still do that. But if you want to take it to the next level, this is an economy piece. And by the way, one of the things I noticed, by the way, people, what's going on with this? So we've got 242,000 in the bank here, but if I switch this to aviation, what the hell's going on in the aviation spot here, Delt? We got negative 138,000. Look at this, we got Mr. Walsh Flight Simmer, mate. What's up, boss? Wow, finally he joins a live stream. Good to see you, brother. He hits 100,000 and it's like, I'm going to leave that dork in my Eat my shorts, Mr. Symphonic. No, it's great to see you, Shane. Hopefully you're doing well, brother. I know you're busy, man. You got family stuff. Appreciate you being here, brother. Thank you for your continued support. Us, we love you. I love you. You know this. Actually, since he's here, yeah, we're going to show it, Oz, because you're here now. Let's go ahead and show the one thing that is an absolute must-have. See this? See how this is all under my monitor right here? See, you notice I've got the left, what's it called? 3N PCD, and I got the FCU, and then I've got over here the 3M PCD. Do you notice that it fits under my monitor? Further, did you notice it works solid? Like, I can push on it. It's not full. It's not flopping over to the front. You know why that is? Because we've got the Flight Sim Mods add-on for this thing, and it takes 4 screws supplied by Flight Sim Mods, and I'm gonna tell you all, it's fantastico. This thing, I'm gonna tell you, if you have an SCU from WINCTRL, bless their souls. WINCTRL makes great stuff. They should leave the mounting stuff to someone else. Although they do give you mounting brackets, so I gotta hand it to them. And this stuff for the Airbus is really good. But do yourselves a favor, friends. Go get yourself this if you are planning on or you have. I don't care if you only have the FCU. Whatever you do, get this thing. It is amazing. I love it. I'm not doing it because I'm pimping for Shane. Although he did try to get me to go into a hot tub once. But that's beside the point. But I'm just saying, this is a fantastic piece of hardware if you have the WINCTRL FCU and the 3. And I'm just thinking of what he must be rolling his eyes right now, right? Okay. Sorry about the theatrics there. But what's going on with this negative 138,000? I mean, what's going on? So we're going to go back to the airlines where we actually have a positive bank account here, and the real CFS says, be nice to go flying before Christmas. I must be out of sync here. Not sure what that's in reference to, but hey, it's all good. Maple says, you don't even say hi to your own moderator. Oh, well, okay, let's all take a moment and say, aw, Maple. Poor Maple. He's feeling neglected, Osflight Simmer. You didn't say hi to him. Maple is like high maintenance, isn't he, Os? I mean, it's like you know, if you're dating a gal or a guy, it's both sides, and you text them or they text you, and if you don't respond to them and like within a couple minutes, they think that you're like, you know, you no longer love them. I mean, sorry. I had to pick on Maple there, Shane. Oh, shit. He's talking about, about your channel. He's a moderator for you, or is that what you're saying? Who made him a moderator of Shane's channel, maybe is what he's saying. Anyway, do yourselves a favor, friends, and definitely pick up the Flight Sim Mod. Somebody drop in an somebody did. Bats on top of it as usual. Oh, that's great. All right. Okay, hit the wrong button. Okay, here we go. And where was I? There we go. Okay, so I'm going to bring this back up. I'm sorry I'm taking so long, but I do want to show the flight link because it's so much fun, and it's in its infancy, and we're like the top 3 airlines on this thing already. So anyway, this is a lot of fun. So I'm going to go to flights. So what I'm going to do right now is we're at DFW right now. And Shane, I was telling everybody the last stream that you really like DFW. It is awesome, isn't it? So if we go to flights, we'll go to my flights, and you can see I have no upcoming flights. So what I first need to do is get a flight. So we're going to go to route map. I'm just going to go down here, and here we can say KORD. That's because I'm at KORD right now. So what it's doing, but it's not like there is an option if you looked at the rules where you would actually have to start where your pilot last landed or where you last landed. We have that disabled right now, so you can switch it up. So I flew last night from DFW to O'Hare. I did this flight just as a practice flight. So, but the nice thing right now is we can type in KDFW. So we'll go search routes. We'll do KDFW, just like so. We'll click on KDFW, and I'm going to click on this down here. And now we're just going to go ahead and scroll down until we find DFW KORD. There it is. And what I really like is, here's all your planes, and we have this route, I think, as any aircraft, which is nice. Almost Aaron, good evening, sir. Good evening, everybody. Give a shout out to Almost Aaron. Good to see you, man. Matt Hawkins in the house. Let's give it up to Matt Hawkins. Matt, how you doing, brother? Mr. Green Bay. Sorry about the playoff game, dude. But it happens. My Chiefs didn't even get there, so don't worry. Don't worry. Happens to the best of us. So we're going to scroll down here, and we're going to find 777-200ER. Now, if some of you have some aircraft, not all the aircraft are in here. We have a fleet. I didn't show you that. I'll show you when we get in the air, because we got to get going, or we're never going to end. So we're going to select this, but I like the fact that it'll actually tell you your time. And then we just scroll down here, and now that we have that, we can go confirm reservation. Now, if you haven't, before your flight, generated a sim brief plan, you can just hit generate sim brief plan, and it frickin' works, and it downloads your plan and everything. It's perfect. But I did this before because I was figuring out my route. So we're going to do import, loads it up. There we go. We got the Grabe 8, and we're doing the Welch Shane 2. Shane, ha, ha, ha. Import flight plan. Yeah, I know that was bad. And we're going to, hey, bada. We're just going to check this, and that looks right. Now, you can actually check cruise altitude 390. That's good. Alternate airport. Okay, we're going to say save and continue and check that one. Now, we can check our gate. So I can actually do, what does this actually do for me? I'm going to do D29H because that's where we're at. We're at D29H, I think. Hope I remembered that, Silver. We're going to hit continue to validation. And so it'll make sure you're at the right position, your engines are off, your aircraft is matched, your fuel load is right, your parking brake, you're on ground. You can read. And then we'll hit start. As long as all are green, the trap is clean, and we are ready for pushback. Grumpy Gamers in the house. Grumpy, how's it going, Grumpy? Grumpy Gamers here. All right, so that's it with that. Let's go ahead and clear that out, and let's get the, oop, shit. I didn't mean to hit that. Hold on. Overview. There we go. You want to see this, right? Hi. We need to do Control Alt F12. And what that's going to do is that's going to bring up the GSX menu, and we're going to say prepare for pushback. Here we go. Now you can see all the equipment load up. We'll have the gal coming over, and she's going to say, "Hey, Symphonic, what a lovely singing voice you must have." Dual engine start. Oh, don't worry, Boeing 777. We'll be doing that, buddy. So you need enough.
Hello, Captain.
Hello.
Ready for pushback.
Ready for pushback. You have to have enough airflow from the APU, which I think we can get enough flowing through here to get a dual engine start here. So 777 says he's ready. Awesome. We're about to do it. Don't lie to us, says Maple. Grumpy Gamers. The Grumpy Gamer says trying to stay warm. Finally got snow here in Utah. 8 inches in my driveway. Yeah, we're supposed to, by the way, we have a big snowstorm going on right now, Grumpy. And we're supposed to get like 6 to 10 inches now. It was, I don't know if you were here when I was talking about this originally, but like it's snowing like crazy right now. Like I think we may even have thunder snow. And we originally were supposed to get a dusting. Then it went 1 to 3 inches, and it was a wet winter weather advisory. Then it got upgraded to still winter weather advisory. It said 3 to 5 inches. Then it got upgraded to winter storm warning, and then it went 5 to 8 inches. And then the last time I checked, it's now 6 to 10. Yeah. Hey, it's 403. Look out the window. Did it stop snowing? 403's in Ames. How you doing, 403? Good to see you. We work together. She's gonna keep the ship afloat while I'm away, right, 403? Like you don't anyway. All right, so now we got the quick edit pushback on maps. So I'm gonna click on that. And for some reason I gotta hit clear route first, but we're gonna go 36 right. So here's our plane in red. And I'm just gonna click right here, and it's gonna see that, it's gonna be that arch there. I'm gonna hit save route.
Release parking brakes.
Release parking brakes. Okay, let's go ahead and release the parking brakes and release. There we go. Oh, I don't have the chocks off. Whoopsie daisy. Remove chocks.
Commencing push.
I'm so smart. Okay, let's switch the camera. And we're going to go to showcase, fixed camera, and we're going to get the, want the engine view. Here we go. X403. All right, here we go. We got dual engine start for a good friend, Boeing 777 American Airlines fan. Let's give him wish him a happy birthday. And this is for you, Boeing 777. All right, here we go. Triple start. We're going to go start on both up here. So we're going to flip both of those switches to start. And you can hear the APU is already redirected. And we can see that one's moving, as is that engine. So they're both starting up at the same time. And let's go ahead. Oops, I didn't hit engine here. Let me do that. Right, let's go ahead and kick them on, friends. Here we go. Let's hear the sounds. Here they go. Listen to the sound. Hey, everyone. I am trying to get X403 to go to Minneapolis to Flight Sim Expo. I don't think she's going to go, but I still mention it every once in a while. But I'm trying not to, like, make her feel pressured. Listen to that sound. Just that cool. I'll tell you what, though. 777, it sounds amazing, everybody, when you take off. It's got this growl. Would you call it an engine growl, 777? We got it. 2 good engines. We got the 2 good engines.
Set parking brakes.
He loves the. I don't get why he loves the dual engine start so much, but to each their own. That's awesome. Okay, waiting to confirm good engine start. So we're gonna do Control F12, and then we're gonna say confirm good engine start. Thank you. There's Kyle. You can disconnect. In his 300. He had to be bigger than us. Jeez. Oh. All right, they're going to pull the tug off. Look at him over there on the lower right. Phoenix says, I am going to FS Expo this summer. Can't wait to see you there, Sim. Awesome, man. I can't wait to see you there, buddy. Where are you staying? A lot of us are going to be staying in the same hotel. I won't say which hotel that is, although some of you probably could guess. All right, they're going to pull the tug away. But if you, Phoenix, have we added you in Discord to, we've got a exclusive channel for those that are going to the Flight Sim Expo, so we can talk about like what bar we're going to meet up at, what restaurants we're going to go to, where we're staying, all that stuff, you know. All right, left is clear, trap is clean. Wait, what? Look at that, they're pulling away, and the guy's going to signal us all good to go. I have not been yet. Hey, Delt or Silver Killer, one of you guys please add Phoenix to the role of Flight Sim Expo 2026. What do you mean, Real CFF? You said sounds, question mark. Whatever do you mean? All right, we're going to go back through the checklist. Thank you, Bats. All right, we got the engine started. APU can come off. Let's go ahead and turn the APU off right up here to off. There we go. And I love the fact, I don't know if you all noticed that, but my screen flickered just like in the real aircraft. That's pretty cool. Simulation. It's a simulator. But they simulate that very nice. Auto brake verified RTO. And we are verified. And flaps, we're going to set to 5. And this actually does work. So we're going to go 5 on the flaps. Flaps coming down to Chinatown. Let's see. Boeing says, Symphonic, you missed my previous message. What did I miss, buddy? Oh, for the Boris sound pack. Okay. We got 2 good engines. What did I miss here? For the Boris sound pack. Is it a shout out to the Boris sound pack? Yeah. All right. We got flaps at 5. Very good. Must be Hoot. Flight controls, let's just make sure everything's good and everything's clearing my microphone. Actually, it is important that I do that during the streams too. Just like in a real aircraft, I want to make sure that everything clears. Actually, right now it's kind of hitting my my wire from my microphone, so I'll move that up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Hey, better swing. Hydraulics set. We already have that. ECAS, recall, consider. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to hit the recall, consider. We should just see the TCAS light come off. We're going to hit this button over here, and then back on. Recall is going to go out. Okay, so that's what we expect. Where do you trim the 777? You trim it. Great question, Justin. Down here, my friend, right here. So trim up, trim down, or that's actually nose up, trim down. Right there. Right there. I've got a trim mapped. Actually, I got two places I can trim it. I can trim it. I've got a control on my TCA Boeing Yoke that can trim it, and I can trim it with the beautiful Flight Sim Mods trim wheel. Oh, another shout out to Flight Sim Mods. Did Shane already leave us? That cheeky bugger. If he left us, so busy, that guy. So busy. But you know what? He could be worse. It could be that he's like me and doesn't even frickin' jump in and say hi. I've been so bad about that. Although I don't think he's been doing many live streams lately, has he, Maple? The man with the foot fetish, Maple? Okay, no, that's not true. Okay, so we got the flight controls free, ECAS pushback tug is removed. Let's go taxi lights and let's get this show on the road. Enough of me yapping. Let's go taxi lights on. And time to taxi. All right, here we go. Listen to this. I love this sound, by the way. Don't you love this sound, 777? Listen to this. Listen, it goes, whoa. That was pretty close. Give me an A for effort, Captain Howdy. Whoa. Love that sound. Now, remember, we don't want to go over 25 knots, and because, like, I'm going to show this now again. So if you can see it right here, if we go to live flight, it's actually going to tell us spoilers retracted, and it'll tell us how fast we're going, airspeed right here. So you don't want to go over 16 knots, or it'll give you a penalty. But I don't see anybody ahead of us, so we're going to keep going straight. Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, shit. I forgot to turn on the USB port for my rudder pedals. I'm like, I don't have any directional control. There we go. Ooh, that was playing with... Wait a minute, takeoff speed's deleted. Why were they deleted again? What the flop is going on here, people? Wait, what? Wait, why? Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, hold on. Now I gotta get my V-speed set again. No big deal. All right, we got him. I'm gonna have to check. I'm using the ProDesk add-ons. And I don't know, oh snap, I don't know if it's, oh, I bet I know what it was. When I turned on my TPR, everything like, not reset, but like my USB port, like everything flashed, so I wonder if that did it. So all of a sudden I look down, I'm like, wait a minute, why is it saying that my V-speeds are deleted? We're good. No worries, we're good, we're fine and dandy, we're okay. You all calm yourselves down, nothing to see here. Well, there's plenty to see here, right? We got you all here to see. Real CFF says, is there any kind of vendor that makes a tiller for large airliners? Yes. Wind Control, CFF, they're working on a tiller. In terms of something being out now, I do believe somebody has one. I just don't know who it is. But yes, there is a tiller out now, but Wind Control is working on one. Check to see how fast I'm going. I don't need to get my points deducted. Hey, Captain Howdy, are you on Flight Link? Is Captain Howdy on Flight Link, Bats? Are you on Flight Link there, some of Kyle? I just used my stick as a I know, that is such a smart idea, dude. So what Kozos, that's Kyle, by the way. So what he did, which is a great idea, he uses, you know, you got the flight stick that do the yaw, right, for your rudders. But what he did, smart idea, he mapped that to be his tiller. So he puts that, tell me if I'm saying something wrong here, Cal, but he puts it on his left and he uses that as a tiller, the yaw on his flight stick, which I could do. I could probably fit it right here and do that, but it's just more stuff to be in the way and another USB port to use. I'm already running out of USB. I've got 2 USB hubs. I've got several USB jacks on my computer that I built. On the case, it's got a bunch of extra ones. It's got a bunch of them on the motherboard, and I still run out of USB. How many of you ever run out of USB ports? I nailed it. Awesome, man. That's a smart idea. You mentioned it before, and I just like, man, that's a great idea. Nice little way to cheaply do a tiller. Adds to the immersion, right, Kyle? Kyle, this is such a treat. This is like the second stream in a row. You've been gone for a while, and now you're back. That's awesome. Captain Howdy says no FS Hub. Okay, so he doesn't do... Okay, but you can do FS Hub still, Captain Howdy. You can still do it. Is Silver Killer still here, or is he working tonight? 403, are you still here? I missed your comment. She goes, how'd that go again, Symphonetic? What did I do? I can't remember, like, 10 seconds ago. You know this. Kyle says, got my internet finally set up at the new... Oh, that's right, the new place, and work slowed down this month. Got ya. Boeing says, Symphonetic, the thrust limit changed back to toga while the buzzsaw sound fades out on the sound pack. You'll still hear it on the that's what I was talking about. The buzzsaw. That's right. I was making weird noises with my face. Isn't that always what I do? I do that at work too, don't I? Make weird noises with my face. I feel like I'm crawling, but I don't want to get... Again, the flight link... Touche. The flight link actually makes you be a better pilot. Do you like... do a look at your effing desk. Did you look at your effing desk? Yeah, I didn't see him. I was in my office today up till 4:30. I left early so I could take our dog to the border. I didn't see him. Did you have him in there? I didn't see him. American Airlines says, should we just toga this bad boy or do a D-rated takeoff? Uh-oh. Did you have him right under... Did you have him under my keyboard? I didn't look under my keyboard, but I think I would have felt that, though. Custodian, she better not have taken him. Or it's go time. Me in one corner, her in the other. No, dumb kid. Oh, it was next to my... How did I miss those? No, you said you were going to put them on under my keyboard. I had meetings all afternoon. I worked from home this morning because we got new furniture for the basement. And so when I went in, then I had meetings all afternoon. And then your keyboard was flat. Oh, shit. Well, they'll be there next week when I'm back. Thank you. By the way, what she's talking about, friends, 403, for the past, has it been 2 or 3? Past 3, I think, Flight Sim Expo. She's been, rude. It is rude. She's been creating awesome swag for us, and she's got some new, actually it looks like this. And what we landed on, pun intended, sorry about that. But, what we decided on was this here, the swag. So she did this, and she's doing a bunch of 3D printouts of the swag. So awesome. Thank you again, 403. You are just too kind, and I try to pay her, and she's like, no, don't give me anything. And I'm like, okay, but let me take you to dinner. Let me take you to lunch, something. Super nice gal. Super nice. Love you, 403. Very nice of you. So let's see here. Boeing 777 says we'll just go max toga. I'm good with the max toga, dude. I can do that. 403 said me. Swag is upside down by your dock. I don't know what impersonation that is. It was kind of like in between a Yoda and something. I don't know. She says, swag is upside down by your dock so as not to give you your secret idea. Oh. Well, it's apparently secret from me then, 403, because I sure as hell missed it. Oh my goodness. Did one of these, by the way. It is awesome of her. We're going to go over here, right next to this. Is that Kyle? Who is that? Oh no, Clam Jammer. What do you think of that name there, 403? Clam Jammer. These guys, I tell you can't take them anywhere. Clam Jammer. Oh my goodness. I missed your message twice. Wait, what? No, I didn't. You said rude, and then you said the swag is. I read your messages. What are you talking about, girl? Or are you talking about Teams or something where I always miss your messages? All right. Yeah, we're gonna stop Teams. Okay, well, it's Teams. All right, so I'm gonna do the parking brake. Well, I'll check. I'll go back and check probably tomorrow. Because when I get done with this, I was just telling everybody. What the fudge? Wait a minute. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Dude, what the?
Here's my ticket. I hope I'm not late.
What the hell, dude? Aviation Spotter dropping $100 dude, Aviation Spotter, that was not necessary, and I haven't seen you for a long time. Dude, how are you? Everybody give it up to our good friend Aviation Spotter. Son of a gun, man. Dude, that wasn't necessary. Thank you. Dude, what's up with that? You already have a ticket, dude. You don't have to drop any money for that. Aviation Spotter. Dude, why? You're insane, dude. Aviation Spotter, thank you so much, man. I don't even know what to say, man. That was so nice of you. Dropping $100 dono. 403 seeing me, dude. I'm actually her supervisor. I don't even know if he wants this, friends. 403 says, yeah. Right now she's clipping this. She's going to use it as blackmail. I haven't done this forever, Aviation Spotter. Look what you did. That deserves. I haven't done the Aviation Spotter. How long has it been, guys and gals? How long has it been? Dude, too kind. Let's get some more emojis in here, shall we? I guess I got to do the same thing. Give some love to our good friend, Mr. Aviation Spotter. By the way, he does this. He does this whole trailer here. This trailer right here. He's the one behind this trailer that we do every stream. I'm even giving him some STDs here. That is amazing, dude. But he's the one, like, at the beginning of all these trailers, you've seen it. At the end, it says, edited by Aviation Spotter. No, it wasn't just edited. It was done by Aviation Spotter. Dude, thank you so much, man. That's so kind of you. I know he doesn't want all this recognition right now, but I got to do it because he's here. And he was so generous. But Aviation Spotter, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Okay. Now, with that being said, are you going to go to Flight Sim Expo, Aviation Spotter? You know, it'd be so cool. Friends, Johnny, what do you think? Wouldn't it be? Thank you, by the way, guys, for dropping in the... if you don't even have the membership emojis, please just do like an orange whip or something. Do an orange for orange whips for Aviation Spotter for that dono. Yeah, it would be awesome if you got to Flight Sim Expo. I know you're busy. By the way, friends, for those of you that aren't aware of who Aviation Spotter is, and I know a lot of you know, Kosos, that is some of Kyle's been with me for the longest time. Aviation Spotter, when I started this channel and it became our channel, He actually gave me some good suggestions and did a bunch of stuff for me, like a lot of you did. I can't do this alone. Just like Flight Sim Expo, Q8 Pilot Media Partner Lounge, any of this, I can't do it alone. This is a village here, and it is, I'm telling you what, some of you that have just shown up and you've never been here before, please subscribe and go to Discord and get in there. These guys do, by the way, does anybody work around here? X403 and I were having a meeting yesterday, and like 8 of you are flying at like, it was like 3 in the afternoon, and we're jumping into a meeting. We had a one-on-one to go. That sounded bad. We had a one-on-one meeting. My God. Oh, it's terrible. And I jump on and I see like 8 of you in Discord. And so X403 says, a bunch of slackers. She's like, we should jump in and just say, what did we say? Don't you men have homes? No, we said, don't you have jobs or whatever? And then we jump back out. And she's hilarious because I'm like, you gotta click right on the little bubble thing for the chat. Otherwise, you'll go into the voice. And she jumped into voice. That was awesome. But anyway, Aviation Spotter has been with me forever, and Kyle's been with me forever. Captain Howdy's been with me a long time. Johnny, quite some time. Captain Howdy, quite some time. I just said that, didn't I? But I mean, like, Aviation Spotter is like one of the OGs. So, and I don't mean OGs, like OGs, like G-E-Z. I mean like OG, like original gangsta. I think that's what that means, right? Original gangsta. I'm so out of the loop. But anyway, let's get this show on the road or we're never going to be done. We're going to fly all night long, so we better get going or it's never going to end. You guys are going to hate me, guys and gals. All right. We're ready for takeoff. I'm going to the checklist here, and we're going to take this 777 out of KDFW. Again, we're doing the iniBuilds feature scenery. It's beautiful. It runs great. So let's get this show on the road. Auto brake RTO, flaps are set, speed brakes are down, transponder TARA. We're going to go right down here, get this to TARA. Good, good, good. We are there, and let's go ahead and make sure we MCP is set. Our auto throttle is armed. Oh, by the way, we are using the WINCTRL. Again, big shout out to WINCTRL. And here's the FCU. So we got the magnetic switch. We added that on later, and I have a video on that. If you want to check it out sometime, please do in our channel. And then and we're ready to go. Auto throttle is armed. Landing lights, runway turn-off lights, and strobes. So let's get our landing lights on and our runway turn-off lights on. Taxi light can come off. Our strobe coming on. And we are set, except we need to turn on the chronometer. There we go. And I think we're ready. All right, here we go. Listen to the howl. Are we ready for Toga Boeing 777? Previous message. Message. Takeoff time. Yes, sir. Y'all never thought this was going to happen, did you? You never thought it was going to happen, and here we are. Yeah, here we are, bruh. I am using Track IR, by the way. Here we go. That's this contraption on my contraption on the side of my head, my noggin. Turn and burn is become a commercial pilot member. Turn and burn, thank you for that, brother. Thank you. Everybody give a shout out. Turn and burn is now a commercial. Lays that commercial shit on me. Wow. Nice, Turn and burn. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Welcome to the insanity, but welcome to the SimFan family, brother. Thank you so much. Everybody give him a shout out. Here, I'll give him some STDs. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Boeing 777 did it. Blue skies, orange whips, STDs. That's what you get around here. All right, here we go. Let's do this. All right, thank you, Captain Howdy, and the rest of you bats. Turn and burn, and Boeing 777. Let's do this. All right, here we go. Brakes are in. That caution is because I didn't do the checklist. We'll ignore that. All right, here we go. And Toga. There you go. How about that, 777? There's your engine. Going to 80 knots.
80 knots.
80 knots. Release that forward pressure. Oh, shit, really?
V1.
Welcome to Flight Sim Expo 2025, everybody.
You gotta be shitting me. All right, here we go. I got distracted. I'm gonna get deducted. Son of a buck. Fail is right. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That ought to learn me. All right, here we go. Bye-bye, DFW. Son of a bitch. All right, I'm gonna go to 40 on my PCD. All right, and command. There we go. Flaps up. Can't believe I did that. And I knew that was gonna happen. There we go. Here's the buzzsaw. Listen for the buzzsaw. Here it is. Listen. Again, we're doing the Boris Audio Works. Gotta be kidding me. Put on the frickin' goddamn FS Expo trailer on takeoff. Aviation Spotter, don't you hate it when that happens in real life? You know, you're taking off in a real aircraft and you hit the wrong button and the frickin' Flight Sim Expo trailer starts? Ugh. Unbelievable. See, Aviation Spotter, I still F up sometimes. Good gravy. That thrust reduction, absolutely. 777's having a plane-gasm right now, by the way. He's been waiting for this, like, I don't even know, like Boeing. Oh shit, you're up! Oh, thank you! See what happens when you have something take you... The frickin' trailer, it threw me off! I've done this a million times! You know, it's so appropriate that would happen in front of all of you, live here tonight, that I frickin' have this happen. Embarrassing is right, Captain Howdy, I'll agree with you. Karma. Unbelievable. Nothing to see here, Johnny says. Got that right, brother. Hey, when's the last time I told everybody about Johnny Mon? Johnny, you're a hell of a guy. BG fries, man. Dude, if you put BG fries in front of me right now, I'm just telling you, John, did you hear that I haven't eaten anything since yesterday? 2 tacos, that's all I had yesterday. I've eaten nothing today but a piece of string cheese. That's it, string cheese. I am so flippin' hungry, you may all witness me eating my arm tonight. Self-cannibalized, I don't know. But I am so hungry, I'd eat about anything. But if you stuck BG fries in front of me right now, I don't have a tail that wags, but I'd probably grow one. I'm just saying. Yeah, you heard that. I am so hungry, dude. All right, 10,000 feet. I'm not going to forget this. We're going to turn off our landing lights, so we're going to go ahead and turn those off. Runway turn-off lights coming off. Strobe leave on, and wing light can come off, and we should be good to go. Let's go ahead and disable our RTO. Actually, it automatically does it in the 777. I forgot about that. Stop it, CP! You're making me hungry, dude! Although I hate McDonald's. I've talked about that before, right? I don't like McDonald's. McDonald's sucks, people. My son loves McDonald's. Dad, can we go grab the, what is it, the Shamrock Shake? We had to drop, and he deserved it, though. By the way, he made, as a freshman, a varsity letter, friends. How about that? T, I didn't mean to do the laugh track. T, good for you, buddy. And then Maple, is that a cookie or a pizza? That's a cookie, right? But shout out to T-Bone. He hasn't flown with us for a while, but I'm so proud of him. He's doing great, and as a freshman, he made a varsity letter, and he's doing so good. It's a cookie. Thanks, Maple. One cookie. Turn Mert says, I can't lie, I get an MCR, a McRib. I get an MCRIB, which, aka is a McRib. Every time they come back to remind myself what I hate, that I hate it, why I hate it. And I never learned to read. Oh my goodness, Aviation Spotter. He says that's awesome. It is awesome. Yeah, he did really well, man. At least we're airborne now. Yeah, thank God, right? Look at the clouds and the sky. We should be going into my hometown. I know they've never landed a 777 in Des Moines, I'm sure, Steve Mallon. Steve Mallon says McDonald's fries are the best. They are good. And turn that down. I agree, Steve, that the McDonald's fries are good as long as they're fresh and hot. They got to be piping hot. I want them to burn my freaking mouth. I want to actually have, like, blisters. I want skin falling out of my mouth when I eat fries. If they're lukewarm, get them away. I don't even want to eat them. They're not worth the carbs. Done. But I'm telling you what, friends, if they are piping hot, I want them to burn my mouth. That's the best fries, and lots of salt. But here's the thing, Steve. Have you ever had Bebop's fries? Now, if you've never had Bebop's fries, do yourself a favor. If you have a Bebop's near, which you probably don't because they're more in the Midwest, get yourself some Bebop fries. Friends, there is nothing better than Bebop's fries. Take my word for it. Why are you a tomato? I am? What, am I red? Probably because I was embarrassed, Maple, because I did so horribly on that takeoff. I bet I'm... Oh, man, should we check? Well, let's see if I got docked. Let's check... Let's go ahead and check flight link. Did I get docked? Let's see here. Oh, man, I didn't get docked. Well, I think it was a perfect takeoff then, friends. I think I did just fine. I don't know what you're all complaining about. Not embarrassing there, Captain Audi. I did just fine. See? Flight link, don't lie. McDonald's Filet-O-Fish. Oh, my God. That thing is terrible. Oh, Bads. The Filet-O-Fish? You mean the Filet-O-Fat? I'll tell you what. It's probably the fried fish, though. But it's like, look at the carbs and calories in that thing, man. Oh, my gosh. But to each your own, Bats. To each your own. To each your own. Maple says, what the hell? That's always Maple's go-to thing. What the hell? What the hell, Maple? Oh! We are at STD. I haven't done this for a while, but I'm not going to do it. But here I'm going to do the FCU camera. And so what we're going to do is on our 3N PCD from WINCTRL, it's got the standard button, and I can push that. And now we got standard pressure. And I actually got that synced up here in the PMDG 777, so it does it on both the left and right, first officer and captain's seat. So we got that going for us, which is nice. Steve Mallon says, Bebops don't have them in Pennsylvania. Oh, yeah, you wouldn't. Maple says, embarrassing. What else is new, Maple? Huh? Yeah. Johnny Mon says it's fish, so it's got to be good for you, right? No. And the medic gets out of the ambulance and looks at a guy that's been eating Filet-O-Fish for an entire year, and he goes, oh my gosh. By the way, I woke up this morning out of bed. How many of you had this happen? And you start wondering, am I having a heart attack? I must have pinched a nerve, but I had tingling, and my fingers were numb. You know, and I'm like, okay, it'll just go away. I just got out of bed. I must have been laying on my arm wrong. And we've all done that a million times. But now I'm like taking a shower and it's not going away. And I think, okay, is it your left hand, your left arm that hurts when you're having a heart attack, or you're about to have a heart attack? What is it? I'm at that age now, Maple, that I start thinking things like that. And I'm like, okay, is it going to go away? Is it going to go away? And I'm scrubbing myself. I won't say where. And it's still there. My hand is still feeling numb. And then I feel it move to my left foot. And then I say to my wife, she's like getting ready and everything, and I'm showering and everything. And I'm like, okay, honey, it's now moved to my left foot. Do we need to take me to the hospital? I'm not sure what's going on. And I thought to myself, am I actually going to die today? And then I'm like, okay, maybe if I just think positively, that's the bad part, right? It probably should have went to the hospital. If I think positively, it'll go. But anyway, it went away. I must have pinched a nerve or something. Or I thought about this, John. I thought to myself, maybe, just maybe, it's because I haven't eaten anything except for 2 tacos for 48 hours. And now it's been 72 hours. It's almost been 72 hours. I'm fasting. Okay? Something I gave away from Lent. Something I'm doing for Lent, if you're into that sort of thing. I gave up late night snacking, so that's part of the reason. Because I'll get done flying, and then I'll be like, oh, "Give me Twizzlers, give me some pretzels, give me the pretzels." Oh, now I want. I went ballistic on Sunday. I had everything that I could find in arm sight, like BG fries. John, no contest, man. I ate a full pint of ice cream. This is Sunday night, by the way, friends. Sunday night, I eat a full pint of ice cream. Eat the whole damn thing. Usually I'll eat like a half, maybe even a third sometimes, you know, just to get a little sense of what's good. I'll eat but I ate a whole pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Was that enough? No. Then I go grab, my wife went to the I think it was because she finally went to Mrs. Symphonag finally went to the grocery store, and it had been weeks since she did it, so we had no snacks, nothing, and then all of a sudden she buys all this stuff. So she buys the Ben & Jerry, she buys the pretzels with cheese filled in them, the Snyder's ones. Oh, they're good. Have you ever had them? The little round circle pretzels with the cheddar cheese in the middle. Oh, God, it's so good. Turn and burn, I'm telling you. And so I open that bag. I get done, and I'm like, what am I doing? And I'm sitting there, and I'm eating this stuff, and I'm thinking to myself, Symphanatic, and I didn't call myself Symphanatic, obviously, but I'm like, what are you doing? Why don't you stop? You have no self-control whatsoever. You're going to end up waking up in the morning going, what the hell did you just do? But no, I ignored it. And no, it didn't stop there. It didn't stop there. I wish it had. I go up to and I'm like, she bought me a big bag of Twizzlers, strawberry Twizzlers. I'm like, oh. So I open that. And instead of just taking 2 Twizzlers out, no, do I do that? No, I take the whole damn bag downstairs. I'm sitting there and I'm watching TV, and I bust into the Twizzlers. Horrible experience. And yes, friends, the next morning I wake up and I think to myself, what the hell did I do last night? And I go to the bathroom, I'm looking at my gut, right? I'm like, oh my goodness, how many calories did I eat last night? And I didn't even want to do the math because I knew if I did the math, it was almost like that thing where, Schrodinger's box with the cat, you know, you don't want to actually realize it because if I actually went and counted all the calories, it would be real. But if I just ignored it, maybe it wouldn't. It's kind of like, would the cat be dead or the cat be alive? It's kind of like, will Symphanatic be fat or will he be stay at a reasonable volume? Anyway, horrible. So anyway, Lent, I gave up late night snacking. And then I told my wife, she was all proud of me. She's like, oh, good job, hon. You gave up something for Lent. And honestly, I got to be honest, I don't think I've ever done that before. I've never done this before. I've never given up something for Lent, right? So I thought to myself, okay, well, I'll do this. I'm going to give up late night snacking. So she's all good for you. And then I started thinking about it during work of all times. And I thought, I probably should define what constitutes late night snacking, right? Because, I mean, if I don't have like a hard set parameter for what late night snacking is, I can make up any rule at any time. I can be, oh, it's 11:30, or it's not 11:30, it's 10:30. I'm not late night snacking. I'm going to go grab the box of Snyder pretzels or another pint of ice cream. No, so I define it as this: 9:30 p.m. After 9:30, if I've already eaten dinner, I haven't eaten dinner yet, so after this stream, I'm definitely going to eat dinner. But I'm like, late night snacking can be defined as follows. For Symphanatic, 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, which I'm in right now, no snacking if I've had dinner. And so far, now true, it's been one night. I've made it one night, okay? Never eat after 8 p.m. That's my problem, CP. That's my problem. I've been eating, I always snack after 8. I always snack after 8. So this is going to be 40 days of doing this. And if I can keep up with it for 40 days, people, there's hope for me. There's hope for me. Oh, my goodness. And there's Maple again. Embarrassing. What's embarrassing? All that I ate or that I eat late? Maple weighs, what do you weigh? $1.05, Maple? And you only drink H2O. You don't drink Orange Whips. You don't drink soda. I think when you ate, you had, what did you have? Like a... Because we went out for lunch to P.F. Chang's. What did you have? You had like a mozzarella stick or something? I can't remember. Oh, that you lasted for a day. I'm going to go I'm going for 40 days, Maple. I'm going to try to see if I can make it 40 days, friends. I'm going to see if I can do it. If I can, you can all congratulate me. I will be honest if I make it or not. So hold me to it. Hold me accountable. All right, we are climbing. We're at about flight level 390, so we're about at cruise, so we can take a break and grab ourselves an orange whip. We're almost up to 50, friends. By the way, if you haven't smashed the like button, please do so if you would, and would appreciate it. Gets us out there, friends. Good to see everybody tonight. 49. Maybe we'll have to move our streams to Thursday nights. We're almost at 50. friends. Thank you for joining tonight. We normally stream on Wednesdays, but SimFanatic, check your phone before I wander off. Oh, okay. What am I checking? Am I checking Teams, or what am I checking? 403. Am I checking Signal? Oh, you chatted me. Oh! Wait a minute. That is awesome! That is... Okay, so I don't know if you want me to show this on stream or not, because you're in it, so I won't show it without your permission. But she, by the way, Silver Killer Bats and everybody, she made this kick-ass, basically, frame for our lanyard and our name badges. And at the bottom it says SimFanatic Crew, and OMG, that is freaking awesome, 403. Thank you so much. Here, I might be able to get it where... Your facial expression's killing me. That is so awesome. Thank you so much. That is so flipping awesome. And you even did the media partner on the bottom. Oh, no, wait, I gave you an old one. That's right. My bad. But that is so awesome. SimFanatic Crew. Friends, this is going to be... Take my face out, I figured. You got to send me one. Put it in Discord. Would you put a picture of it in Discord? Then I can get everybody to join Discord to see it. That is awesome, 403. Thank you so much. Hot off the printer. Let's give a shout out to our good friend 403. 403, really, honestly, thank you so much. You're too kind. That is amazing. Oh, we're going to stand out even more. Even more of this Flight Sim Expo, friends. Oh, that's so awesome. Thank you, 403. Thank you. You're the best. You're all the best. I love this channel. I love all of you. This community is amazing. It is so awesome. Thank you so much, 403. That is amazing, my friend. Thank you so kindly. 403 is really such a good friend and a good person. Thank you so much again. All right, we are at cruise. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the seatbelt sign. You are all free to roam around the cabin, and we are going to take about a 7-minute break. I'm going to go check on my wife and wish her a happy night. And we've got plenty of, actually, before I before I go on break, let's go over to here and let's go to progress. So we're not even in range yet for top of descent, so we're good. We'll be landing at O'Hare at approximately 17:45 Zulu. So let's see what time that'll be. So that's another hour and 25 minutes. You all get to put up with me, or not put up with me. I hope you put up with me, Pilot Rick. Gonna get a SimFanatic A777 rolling. Absolutely. Hey, dude, Pilot Rick, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Aviation Spotter, thanks again. Aviation Spotter, if you're still in here, and I think you are, dude, thanks so much for the $100 dono. Man, that is amazing. And I also want to say thank you to Turn and Burn for becoming a member. That is awesome, Turn and Burn. Thank you, sir. And then also Oz Flight Simmer for being a member for 33 months. Man, you want to talk about putting up with somebody? Aviation Spotter, Oz Flight Simmer has put up with me. And then also want to say Real CFF dropping in the $7 donos. Thank you so much. Atlas Commander 597 says, SimFanatic greeting, fellow flyers. Good to see you, Atlas Commander. Everybody give a shout out to Atlas. You came at a good time, man. Stick around, Atlas. You came just as we're going to be taking a 5 to 7 minute break. But I'll be right back, friends. Please stick around. There's going to be a lot more fun. We're doing a giveaway next week of the airport scenery we just took off from. Of course, that was iniBuilds KDFW Dallas-Fort Worth scenery. It is awesome. It's right up there in the top 5 scenery of all time that in my playbook. Hey, Johnny Mon, a hell of a guy.
You do, buddy.
Johnny, thank you so much. Johnny dropping in for 33 months, has been here. He says, thanks for all you do, buddy. 33 months as a commercial pilot, been putting up with me. Johnny, thank you so much, man. That is so kind of you. Turn and Burn, dropping in the gifted SimFanatic membership. Dude, what's happened to you guys tonight? You're all so generous tonight. It's just like everybody's like being so kind. We got Turn and Burn dropping in the one Symphony gifted membership. Turn and Burn, thank you so much. Going out to Troa. Troa, I haven't seen Troa. Troa is received again. Troa, if you're here, please say something. Drop in your new acquired custom emojis and say thank you to Turn and Burn for that gifted membership. Thank you, Turn and Burn. Again, thank you, Johnny, for the 33 months of being a member. Dude, you're too kind.
Great stream with good people. Which runway?
Absolutely. Bats, it says member for 21 months, sport pilot, and says great stream with good people. Which runway? We'll be landing on runway 9C. Our nav approach there, Bats, 9C. Thank you, Bats. Let's give it up to Bats for being a moderator, judging all these landings. That's why he's asking, friends. He's going to be judging the landings. Thank you, Bats, for being a member and moderator and for all you do. And for everybody here, regardless of giving anything, you don't need to. But I do appreciate every single one of you a lot, really. Trust me. You know, if you know me, you know it. It's Christmas in February. That's right, Steve Mellon. Boeing 777 says, I'm going to hop into XP72 stream for a bit. Let me know if you want me to say, yeah, please say hi to him. Say Symphonetic and the crew. Say hi to XP72. And by the way, Boeing 777 tell him I'll see him at Flight Sim Expo and looking forward to it. Friends, let's take a 5 to 7 minute break. I'll be right back in 5-7, and we'll continue on and talk about whatever comes to the mind. Again, 403, thank you for joining us, and thank you for that awesome lanyard frame. That is so cool. All right, friends, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, because there's a lot more fun to be had. Ha ha. See you soon. I'm sorry, matey. How did I miss you? Matey says my third hello. Matey, thank you, sir. Shout out to Matey. Good to see you, matey. Everybody give it up to our good friend, Matey. Matey, did you see my DM about Flight Link? If you haven't, check it out. You probably have responded. I need to check it out. But Matey, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for joining us, brother. Be right back, friends. 5-7. Yeah, not 6-7. 5-7.
calm before the storm. Things aren't as they were before. You best start bracing. Did you think you could keep us out? Shut the gates, forget us now. Tides are changing. Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. Can you hear the sound? Ground beneath your feet, with a whisper in the trees. Do you feel us watching? Hunger in our eyes, victories on our minds. It's our time to rise. Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. Can you hear the sound? Back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution.
All right, people. Back with you. Thanks for sticking around. I see there's 42 of you. Is this for you all, my friends, my pals? Thank you so much for sticking around, friends. Great to see you here still. All right. I guess I could take away the Sim Benek will be back ready. Okay. There we go. Oh, okay. So let's see where we be, friends. We are approximately, go to legs here. And over here, we are looking at 1712, but 1743 at O'Hare. So, yeah, so we still got a little over an hour and 8 minutes. And we're not even within our top of descent. So that's one thing that the FMC isn't going to show. Now it's showing, okay, because we're in range now. So now we got top of descent at 1712. So actually I got to set my sundial. So that's, 25, 37 minutes. So I'm going to set my sundial to 30 minutes. AKA Garmin watch is my sundial. And we're back in the 777-200ER, friends, from PMDG. Again, we have been doing so much Airbus flying. And here, let me show you all the gear. And so we've got the Boeing stuff from WINCTRL. So on the left here, we've got the PCD of the 3N. We've got the FCU. And then over to the far right, I have it unplugged because it does conflict with this aircraft, the 3M. Because you're supposed to have that with the 737 MAX 8. And we have the friends over at Flight Sim Mods gave us the stand. It's kind of this is in the way, but this is on a stand. And I said this before, definitely get this stand from Flight Sim Mods. Type in exclamation FSM. Do yourselves a favor and grab that. We got the ProDeskSim 777 add-on for the Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant. Excuse me. And then we have the PFP 7, which is, of course, our flight management computer that is awesome. And it's so reasonable. That's the thing I love about WINCTRL. The cost is so reasonable with this stuff. It's amazing, friends. So, yeah, WINCTRL, you can't beat it. I'm kind of hoping we can get some of their Taurus stuff. And I got a feeling that we will. They've been such good partners with us. I really honestly believe that we will probably get some of the Taurus stuff. We have the Airbus pedals, the airliner pedals, the Orion Rudder Pedals. We have the Combat Orion pedals, that are down below here, right down here. These are the combat pedals, but you can consider them Boeing pedals. I pretend they're Boeing pedals. And then, boy, I want to get the Taurus pedals with the force feedback for them to highlight for all of you. Can we get the Taurus? I know what you're all thinking. Can we get the WINCTRL Taurus Boeing Yoke? My answer to that is, if they send that to us, I am going to be freaking floored. I wouldn't put it past them, though. They sent us so much stuff, but I don't know. That one's going to be pretty pricey. I don't know if they'll send that, but they might. You never know. I've been amazed by our various vendors like Moza sending us their AY210 force feedback base, their MFY yoke. ProDeskSim sending all these add-ons as well. Flight Sim Mod sending all their stuff to us. WingFlex, their overhead panel for the A320. We've highlighted that. Rosefire sending us the A107 V2 and the V3, the A106 smaller overhead panel. And then we've got another thing that we haven't highlighted yet. It's our weather module, MCP in that. We're going to highlight that. Trying to think. We've had other vendors send us Cockpit Sim, then sending us their MCP and their full Boeing stuff. That's like a $600 unit. I have not done them justice, and I streamed it like a couple times, but that's it. I need to do some more of that, but it can't compete with the WINCTRL stuff. That's what my problem is, or the WingFlex. WingFlex also sent us their combo cube stand, so we have their what is it called? Their combo cube They have their FCU and their EFIS, and that all mounts. Check that out if you haven't seen it. Great stuff. But this is to all of you and our vendors. Welcome back, Boeing 777. Did you tell XP72 we said hello? But yeah, yeah. He did. Did he respond? Thank you, 777. And again, happy birthday. Yeah. I won't ask you how old you are. Steve Mellon says, Métis, damn spell check. What did you say? Oh, hey, hi, Amity. Dude, it happens to all of us, my friend. It happens to all of us. My left contact right now is like drying out. Probably because I haven't had enough calories or enough H2O. I don't know what it is. 23, nice 777. 23 years old. 23 years young. Turn and Burn says, happy birthday to you, 777. We should have Maple sing happy birthday to you. He's got a tremendous singing voice, by the way. I'd never do that to you on your birthday, Boeing 777. Oh, what a great night. I don't know. Should we switch our commercial live streams to Thursdays? We had a hell of a turnout tonight. Thank you all for being here. We've had a really good turnout. We got up. I think we're past 50 simultaneous viewers, which is great for the streams. Maybe we'll have to. We used to. Johnny says yes, please. We used to do streams Thursday and Saturday, but it was kind of hard to juggle because I didn't have enough time. It was like, okay, I get one night and that's it to prepare for the next one. We're having it Wednesdays. I have a couple extra days to work on. No commercial live streams to Saturday. But I'm telling you what, Captain Nutty, I know I've been through this before, but GA flights take so much work to plan for. But, I've got Eagle Sky helping out on that end. Maybe we could switch that back around and do commercial live streams on Saturday again. I'll consider it. CP says, fine by me. Commercial on weekends would be nice. See, the thing is, guys, a lot of times, usually we have an incredible turnout when it's the general aviation flights, right? Because I just think that more people are comfortable with GA flights. More people are available on Saturday nights to join us for GA flights. So, yeah, I've never actually done the actual statistics before, which I probably should. But we could always do a poll, We could always do a poll. Nothing like a little bit of a poll, right? Captain Howdy says, we always switch it, and then your schedule brings it back to the weekday because you cancel streams due to family events. I know, I got family stuff, dude. I can't help it. Métis says, love GA. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, that's what I mean, Métis. Like, a lot of people, they either have, like Johnny, they have jobs and they have it at night, and so they can't fly at night. And they're more comfortable with GA, so then like Saturday nights sometimes end up being the better, like a big turnout. But so Captain Howdy says no hate, just say no. I know you weren't hating on that. I know, but yeah, you're right though. It do get off schedule. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But I'm getting a general consensus tonight that we should do the, whatever it is, if it's commercial or GA, we should maybe look at switching it back to Thursday night. I would consider that. Phoenix Play says, just if you see the message, Sim, let me know, since I'm pretty sure you have both those items I talked about above. Wait, what did I miss? Phoenix says, hey Sim, I am thinking about buying the AGP from WinWing right now to go along with what I currently have already. Should I go with getting the button box eCam too or not? Let me ask you a question, Phoenix. Are you getting the desktop mount 5 from them to mount your AGP to? Like, because I know you have the Pack 32, right? And you have the throttles. I don't know if the eCam's really worth it, to be honest. I mean, it's cool, but quite frankly, the only thing I really use it for is hitting the flight control button to check my trim and the takeoff configuration button. Outside of that, I don't use any of the other buttons. And it's just as easy for me to go in the virtual cockpit and click the button if I'm only doing it twice in the entire flight. But if you want the full level of immersion, sure, it's not that expensive. What is it, like $57, I think? I guess maybe like $57. But yeah, I don't know, man. I can't say I would do the eCam. It's more of a novelty thing. If you're getting the desk mount 5 from WinCtrl, then I would say yes. And check out my videos because I show how to mount them. I had a few of my moderators even ask me, Sim, how did you mount the landing gear handle with the AGP? And how did you do the eCam? And so, but if you have the mount 5, I would say yes, get the eCam because it's like $54. I'm making something up. I don't remember how much it is. But if you have the mount 5, I'd get it. Because it just, with the Pack 32 and the Throttle Quadrant with the AGP, and it fits right down below the AGP. It's just it just looks really nice and flush, and everything goes together, and it looks cool. Because it's about the looks, right? Functionality-wise, it's not really worth it. Phoenix says, I will just stick with getting the AGP from them and mount it next to me. I'll not be getting the desk mount, so I'll steer to just getting the AGP itself to go along with the EVIS, FCU, McDo, and other stuff. Yeah, I think that's a good call. Dude, if you don't have the Mount 5, though, what do they charge for the Mount 5? Let me look. It's not that much. Like, WinCtrl, really, I don't know how they're even making money on some of this stuff. But let me look to see what the Mount 5 is, friends, because honestly, I would get the Mount 5 regardless of the eCam. If you have the AGP and you have the throttles, do you have the Pack 32? Okay, you have the EFIS and FC. You don't have the Pack 32 you don't have the throttles either. Okay. Then you might not want to get it. But I'm telling you what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go to accessories. The Mount 5. So here, let me pull this up. Let me go to Chrome, and let me show you what I'm looking at here. Hold on. Let me Discord Chrome. Where the hell are you at? There it is. Thing I hate. The Chrome always does something different. It has a different instance, but here we go. Okay, so what I'm looking at, and I got to expand it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so there's the Mount 1. Now, this is actually really good if you have the flight stick from WinCtrl. Oh, no, wait, that's Mount 5. Never mind. This is for the, this here is for the flight stick, which is great. I have that. They sent that to me. But look at this. Oh, available for pre-ordering. You can't even get it right now? But look at this. What the hell? 37 pounds. What is that in U.S. currency? Hold on. Let's switch this to U.S. Dude, it's even cheaper. $40. $40. I'm just gonna say, get it. If you, even for your AGP, if you get, I would actually. Here's the thing. Okay. Here's the thing. If you are looking, Phoenix, at getting the eCam, but you don't have this, save your $54 for the eCam. Put it to this. Mount your AGP to this, and then when you get your throttle and eCam later, or your Pack 32, which mounts on there, and check out some of my previous streams, because you see me run this, right? Get this thing. I mean, it's available for pre-order. I thought they already had this available, but definitely buy this for $40. This is a no-brainer whatsoever. It's all aluminum. It's all metal, all steel, solid. You're going to be pissed off when you try to mount these things, by the way, because the one thing I love about WinCTRL is their hardware, but the one thing that drives me nuts is their instructions are not that great, and their screws, like you're going to sit there and you're going to try to get the screw to line up with the little nut that goes in the little slider things you see there. It's going to piss you off to no end, but you'll get there. And once you get it set up, it's awesome. So for $40, it's a steal, man. It's a steal. Anyway, you asked, so I had to. I'm sorry I went on a tangent, everybody, but I love their stuff, yeah. Phoenix says, I won't be getting the Mount 5 since I have a physical. Oh, you have the pedestal. Oh, okay, then that. So for those of you that have a desk like me, it's a no-brainer, right? It's a no-brainer. 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 All right, we got about 15 minutes to top of descent. Captain Audi says, see my message for a poll. Wait, okay, hold on. Captain Audi says, Symphonic, I guess depends on which type of aircraft this community is more drawn to, commercial versus GA. The winner goes to Saturday. I'll do a poll. Okay. I'll do a poll. Yeah, Captain Audi, I think that's good. Yeah. We'll do a poll. And, I think, Captain Howdy, we did a poll like maybe a year and a half ago when we were trying to decide, commercial Wednesday or GA Wednesday. So maybe what I could do is do a poll either, we could do two polls. We could say, so there's two separate polls. Do we do a poll? Do we move our Wednesday streams to Thursday? That could be one poll. And then we could ask for the Wednesday or Thursday live stream, should we do commercial or GA, right? And switch them. But Eagle, if we switch to GA to Wednesdays or Thursdays, I'm going to need your help and be Johnny on the spot because it's so much work to do the GA flights. And that's why we do the Saturday. It's also because I was mentioning people are more available on Saturday, I think. It's the impression I get. Again, I haven't run the numbers. But in any case, I have like all day Saturday to plan for it. And I'll literally spend all day Saturday planning a GA flight and scripting it all day. I mean, you guys aren't probably, those of you that do streaming, you probably realize it, but for those that don't stream, there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that's going on. It's like, for example, tonight, like, okay, let's just put it this way. I spent 2 hours between doing the thumb and planning for tonight's flight. At least 2 hours. And that's not even saying, like, the amount of time I did as a practice flight and that, okay? That's kind of fun, and we won't count that. But, like, 2 hours to do the script, posting on social media, the thumbnail. It might sometimes be 3 hours. That's just to get the flight figured out what we're doing. And then, like, before we did the flight tonight, I probably spent about an hour and a half just prepping for the stream before we went live. I usually start about 6 o'clock, maybe 6:30, and we go live 7:30. And I'm usually spending about an hour and a half before we even... And usually what I'm doing is I've got a daytime job, right? So I'm rushing home. I get home. I might eat a little something if I have time. Like tonight, I didn't have time to do it, so I haven't eaten yet. So I prepare for the stream, and then we go live, and then, of course, we're streaming for like 3-4 hours. And so, it's an all-night thing. Like all of you are here, but I do a lot of the prep work, too. And so when you factor all of it in, just to do tonight's flight probably is an 8-hour, time commitment, at least. And Captain Howdy says, you are good enough, you're smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like you. Exactly. I often tell myself that, Captain Howdy, as you're well aware of. My big long mirror where I can look in it, yes. But it's totally, this isn't a complaint. This is just, I'm just telling you facts, friends. I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. I do it for all of us, right? I do it for me too. Not gonna lie, right? I do it for all of us, but it's a lot of fun. But it's a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie. CP65 says we do. The little wink there. Gotcha, CP. Boeing 777 says, SimFanatic Discord, real world aviation, please. Okay, let me check. Let me go find Discord. Here we go. Who's all in Discord flying right now? I should check that too. There's 4 of you. Looks like four American Airlines, Bats, CP60. No, wait. Captain Howdy and Pilot Rick are in there. But I got to go to Real World Aviation for 777's birthday here. We'll please him. Oh, look at that. What do we got here? We got Kingdom of Bahrain. My buddy's gone to Bahrain, by the way, Boeing 777. He's on deployment, my best man. That's cool. Where did you get those? Where did you find those? You're obviously in the U.S. because it says Associated Asphalt. It's in English. And the second one, I think, is in Arabic. But where did you get those? So you got a couple 777. That's cool, man. What? Captain Howdy says, I am not in there. I am actually still working at work. Oh, you are working. By the way, Captain Howdy is a man for the people, if you will. He is an emergency services. We can say that, right? Boeing 777's in the UK. Oh, I know you're in the UK, dude, because your accent's awesome. Hey, SimFanatic. I love your accent, man. I love all of our UK friends, man. All our British friends. I love their accent. Like, do you know Alison Johnson, by the way, Boeing 777? She's great. The freaking accent. Of course, you're all going, what accent? You got the accent, SimFanatic, you dick. But I'm just saying. I'm in the States. You sound like you have an accent. You're in UK. I sound like I have an accent, right? That was Heathrow. Oh, neat. Phoenix says, definitely excited to get my hands on the AGP. Oh, dude, you're going to love it, man. You're going to love it. So my question is, Phoenix, are you going to mount? I had Delt ask me this. He's like, Sim, did you mount the landing gear, which is metal, on the? Well, I guess he was asking because there's a different way to mount it. I mounted it to the left side. Oh yeah, you're in the healthcare and outpatient rehab department scheduling. Okay. It's not emergency services. I'm sorry. For some reason, I thought you were a medic. I thought you were a EMT. My bad. But nonetheless, Captain Howdy, you are helping people, man. You're helping people. So God bless you. God bless you. Top of descent in 8 minutes. Let's go ahead and see what our intercept is for RNAV. Our RNAV approach. So I am going to go and check that. Navigraph charts. If you guys have it, it's amazing. If you don't have it, it's expensive. I'm not gonna lie, it's really expensive. It's like, it's over $100 a year. You're a supervisor taking care of patients. Okay, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. We are coming in. We just passed Welt, so we actually begun our approach. In a sense, not our top of descent, but we just crossed Welts, and so we will soon be. Excuse me. It looks like our intercept's at 1400. Of course, we're going to be at Chicago O'Hare, and of course, it's right next to Lake Michigan, so it's pretty close to sea level. So we got to drop this from 39,000 to, what'd I say, 1,400? To 1,400. And 777 says, I'm betting you can guess what airplane that is. I am looking forward to in the simulator. Yeah, the 747 400. Is that what it is? Ooh, lots of lighting, yes. I see there's 40 in here. Thank you again, friends. Shout out to all of you. Happy Thursday night. Welcome to the live stream. I'm SimFanatic with the SimFan crew, SimFan family. And we're having a wonderful Thursday evening. We still need to do a long-haul flight. I know 777 and the rest of you, you've all been waiting for a long-haul flight, but this is a good one. I wanted to do a long-haul flight Christmas break, but we just didn't get to it. Well, I didn't get to it. It's not we. I didn't. I had a lot of stuff going on with family and that. So we never got a long-haul flight in. I know it's still something we need to do. We'll get there, friends. We'll get there. Don't you worry, sons and daughters. Gruden didn't join us. Look at the shape of that wing, though. Look at the shape of that wing. I love the shape of that wing. Look at that flex. Look at that wing flex. Wow. It's pretty. I love the American Airlines livery. If Aviation Spotter's still here, he loves American Airlines. Just like you, Boeing 777 American Airlines fan. He loves the American Airlines liveries. That's his dream. He wants to fly for American. I have no doubt he will someday. He's working on his ATP right now. He's a CFI. Been so proud of him. And it was so nice of him to drop in here earlier tonight. Good to see him. Hadn't seen him for a while. Got to see Kyle here in the last couple streams, along with all of you all. And then Aviation Spotter, hadn't seen him for long. You know what would just, along with all of you, you know, it would just like be the icing on the cake, so to speak, is if Aces Down dropped in. You know, if Aces Down dropped in tonight, it would just like with all of you all, and then with Aviation Spotter and Captain Howdy, and of course Bats and Johnny Mon and my moderators, Aviation Spotter, and just like to have and Delt was in here before, right? I haven't seen Delt in chat, but I thought he was flying. But what a treat that would be. But I'm not gonna hold my breath. I'm not gonna hold my breath. Exactly, Captain Howdy. Where is Aces? Oh, Tashi. Yes, Bats. Thank you, Tashi. Draco dropping in here. Is Tashi still in here? Thanks, Bats. Is Tashi still here? Don't want to forget good old Tashi. There's Delt Gam. There he is. Delt's still here. Here, well, actually, let's. I wanted to show something else. I forgot to show Delt and the rest of you. Let me go to Flight Link again. Get that up here. So the other thing, kind of like FS Hub, AT, if you're still here, you'll probably like to see this. So with Flight Link, I got to get to the window. I know you're all seeing it. See, it also has a live map. So if you go here. Okay, guys, what the hell? Am I the only one flying right now? I'm the only one flying. Because we see here, Delt, why are you flying in Flight Link? Busted! Busted! Oh, these guys are busted. I don't see Silver. Silver's probably working. He can't fly tonight. But why am I the only one flying? Did I pick the right airline? I hope I picked. I did pick SimFanatic Airlines, right? Oh, Bats, you're on tier 2. Silver isn't flying. Delta, are you on tier 2? Or are you just not on Flight Link? I'm the only. I'm solo. I am, but I'm testing. Ah, gotcha. Delt, did you see my? You probably responded to me in Discord. We got to get our links for the flight applications in Discord because nobody can see it. I was checking that out last night, and I'm like, nobody can get there unless they're on the live streams. They can't get there from Discord, so we need to get that fixed. Unless you already did it. But anyway, yeah, check out Flight Link. It is amazing. Delt, I want to do a shout out to my friend Delt Gam88. You have airlines in Discord now. Thank you, man. That's awesome. Yeah, I just saw it last night. I was just like, oh man, we need to get that out there. That's awesome. Thank you, brother. But I want to do a shout out to my friend Delt Gam88, also to Silver Killer, to SoCal Jerry. And where the hell is SoCal Jerry, Bats? Like, he's not here. Old Golfer 67, and all the rest of you. Proctis, I haven't seen Proctis, but all of you that have been involved in getting the SimFanatic Airlines version 2.0 and it's never been better. It's been a lot of fun, and it's growing. It's continuing to grow. In fact, Del, I was mentioning in Flight Link, and I think SoCal Jerry mentioned it in Discord, we're like, it's something like we're in the top 2 or 3 in Flight Link right now. And hats off to you, Del, because you're the one that actually suggested Flight Link. So let's just all take a moment and chat and just do a big shout out to our good friend Del Gam 88. What's that? And Pilot Rick. Oh my God, I almost forgot Pilot Rick. And Pilot Rick, thank you, Pilot Rick. And I remember Pilot Rick before you all called me out on it. So because sometimes I'll say it and then there's this 8-second delay, and then you'll all be like, wait, what about this person? But Pilot Rick, if you're still there, and I think you are, thank you, sir, for all of your work on the virtual airline. I know you have a VA yourself, but I do appreciate all your help with it, and also with the custom livery. We have an iFly Max 8, 737 Max 8, thanks to Pilot Rick, and I think Pilot Rick has mentioned the 777. So Pilot Rick, actually, I think it started with you two, like Delt and Pilot Rick, actually like jumped all over getting the VA relaunched here for Symphonic Airlines along with Jerry. Jerry's on wife duty. And so, but appreciate it, guys. Thank you. I better not miss Top of Descent because we're about at Top of Descent. You can see right here. So, and there goes my watch. I had it set, and let's go ahead. I'm going to put up the FCU. So let's take a look at the FCU. So you can see it here. I'm going to jump down here, and it's 2400, so we're going to zip this down. And actually, if we look right here, you're going to see as I turn this down to 2400, and I just love the tactile feel. This is the WINCTRL FCU, and it was 2400 right there. I think it was 2400, right? 1400. No. Yeah, 1400. Okay, I got a little bit more to go. There we go, 1400. And good stuff. Again, we got the full setup here. We've got the TCA Boeing Yoke from Thrustmaster. They're not a sponsor, but WINCTRL is definitely a sponsor of the channel, and so we got their stuff along with Flight Sim mods. We got the trim wheel today. ProDeskSim sponsored. They've got the we got the add-on for the Honeycomb Bravo Throttle Quadrant, the WINCTRL Rudder Pedals, and yeah, the full kit and caboodle here, so to speak, and it's good stuff. Love it. And I know a lot of you have it, and I can't say enough about the WINCTRL. It's just so affordable, and it beats everything out there, in my opinion. WingFlex is great as well. I love WingFlex. We talked about them earlier. Their A320 overhead is phenomenal. If you have the Airbus, oh my goodness, it's $600, but it is so worth it. And then get the overhead stand. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out some past live streams. And I've got videos on unboxing and that of the thing. But that thing, just having, it comes with a built-in desk stand, but that doesn't do it justice. Get their overhead stand. It's got an arm that hangs out. You can get it over your head. And I'm telling you, just like when you go up to hit the switches for the lights and for the runway takeoff lights, the lights, the beacon, all the APU, the fuel pumps, all that stuff. It's just the level of immersion is super killer, and it's expensive. I give you that, but it is just amazing. And what you can do is you can just do a mix. You're like, okay, well, maybe I don't want the WingFlex stuff like the FCU and the EFIS. Maybe I want the full 1-to-1 scale of all the WINCTRL stuff, as you can see here. Maybe I want all that stuff, right? But then you can mix and match, right? So you can run all the bridge software. So like the it's called the Sim App Pro is what the WINCTRL stuff runs off of. That bridges it to your flight simulator. So you can run that along with WingFlex has the I can't remember what the name of the app is, but it's a very lightweight app, and it's so simplistic. It's awesome. It's probably my favorite bridge software of any of them out there. It's just so simple and works. But you can run those things together. And then like if you have Rosefire actually uses MobiFlight as their bridge software. I wish they would get their own software, and I think they're working on that, by the way. But you can run all that stuff together along with FSUIPC or SimConnect. you know, and you can run it all together. But just word of advice, make sure all of it's updated so you don't have polling issues. Because we've run into that before when we're live streaming, and it starts impacting performance, right? So make sure you have the latest bridge software. Now, it's a lot of the stuff like SimApp Pro, FSU IPC, the bridging software for wing flags. It'll actually alert you if there's an update. Definitely keep up on that. But you can run all of these. You can mix match them all together and run everything together, and it works. And have we begun descent? We have begun descent, friends. We have begun descent into Chicago O'Hare. And it's cloudy, which I'd expect because, like I said, we got a winter. So we're in real life right now. I'm in Iowa, and I know there's quite a few of you here right now. We're back up to 46 watching. We have a winter storm warning. And we were supposed to get a dusting of snow. And today, they went from 1 to 3 inches prediction to 3. It was a dusting. Then it went to winter weather advisory, 1 to 3. Then it went to 3 to 5 inches predicted. Then it went from that to 5 to 8 inches. And the latest was 6 to 10 inches. Which reminds me, I should check the weather. And I can show you what it looks like right now where I'm at. Let me bring up a telecast. And it's still snowing. It still says 6 to 10. And let me pull up the radar here, and I'll show you all what it looks like where I'm at. Holy crap. And there's like dark blue there. Can you see that? So that is right now. And so this came out of nowhere, and we're like dead center. And it's just circling around over top of us. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if we get more than a foot of snow tonight. This came out of nowhere. Nowhere. So all of a sudden it's like, oh, we'll get a dusting. And then all of a sudden, oh, you're going to get a foot of snow. It's just like, really? So anyway. But we have begun our descent. And I think our tune stopped because I forgot to hit replay. But again, happy Thursday night, friends. Glad to have you all here. 47 with us tonight. I'm Sim Fanatic with the SimFan crew, the SimFan family. We appreciate you being here. Thank you, friends. We got checking out all the wind control gear I just showed. Great stuff. Along with everything else. I won't repeat myself, but good stuff. I think I need to refill my eggnog. All right, I got off here. There we go. Sorry, I got the music kind of loud there. Sorry, friends. All right, I am going to step away for like a minute, and I'll be right back. Some of you that know me probably know what I'm going to go do right now. Put it in chat. Who can guess? I'll be right back. Okay, that was good. That was good. I see Steve Mallon is guessing either I'm filling up or emptying out. Maybe a little column A, column B, Steven. That's great. All right, we're going to be coming through the clouds here. Man, look at that layer of clouds. But see, that's what's happening right now. We got weather galore, friends. Weather galore. Phoenix says, I love using the left EFIS and FCU. I really am happy I got all the stuff from WINCTRL. Dude, right? It's no comparison. It's unbelievably great stuff, right? It's awesome. Oh, you had their joystick as well. Yeah. Wait a minute. You had their throttle? Oh, yeah, their throttle. Very great. Very good. Eagle Sky. What did you change your name? Because you were Eagle Sky. Now you changed it on me, and it's Eagle Sky Flyer Evo. Quit that. You confused me. That's all good. Eagle has landed. The Eagle has landed. Look at this weather, CP. Holy shnikes, is it thick? That was the intent. I got you. I'm telling you guys what, like, as soon as I land, I'm going to need, I'm going to taxi to the gate so we can shut this thing down, and then I'm going to rely on Bats and the rest, Eagle, Sky, Evo, whatever your name is now, to watch the landings. Because I gotta get stopped, shut it down, and then that way I can close out and go get something to eat. If I don't eat something, I'm gonna freaking wither away. And no, Captain Howdy, before you say it, it's not Dino Nuggets tonight. No Dino Nuggets, matey. Matey, when did you change your name? You went to Matey 787. Says the problem with my home city is no matter how much snow falls, we still drive a school bus. Oh, really? Sounds like my city, matey. Ooh, I should do pizza, CP. Oh. Ooh, I can make my... We got this, so Sam's Club, those of you that know Sam's Club, they've got this Detroit-style pizza. It's like the deep dish. It's got, like, butter and crispy wedges, and it's yummy in your tummy kind of thing. Amazing. Maybe I'll have to throw the Detroit pizza in. I had pizza for lunch. I don't know, though. I got weigh-in tomorrow night there, CP65. I got to make myself feel good. Like, then I can look in the mirror, like Captain Audi said, and I can see myself and say, Symphonag, you ate enough, you lost enough, and gosh darn it, you're not looking fatter. That's what I need to do. Because if I eat a whole Detroit-style pizza, it's going to be a different story in the mirror, let me tell you. Turnenberg says, I miss our Sam's. It's now a Tesla store. Really? It's a Tesla store? Really? Weird. That's interesting. Huh. Boeing 777 says, Symphonag, fingers crossed, PMDG gets the 747 release this year. 737-700 is only one left now before the 74. You know, it's kind of the thing, right? Actually, here's the thing. For those of you that had the PMDG 737-600 that will be flying next week when we do a giveaway of the iniBuilds, don't miss that. It's going to be either Wednesday or Thursday next week. We're doing a scenery giveaway of the iniBuilds KDFW Dallas-Fort Worth scenery, top 5 scenery I've ever have gotten. But the thing is with that, Boeing 777 is like the 737-600. It's only, what was it, $14 if you have it already for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. So if you guys have it for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, you can get it right now for $14. And if you don't, it's what, $30? Unless you're like a diehard, like, well, the 737-600 isn't no longer with Southwest, or it's no longer with American Airlines. I don't know if it was ever with American Airlines, but it's been retired. The airplane has been retired from a lot of those major airline fleets. So as long as you're not a diehard, but if that doesn't matter to you, get the 37 or get the 736. Get the 736. And then you can do the upgrade. I'm planning on getting the 737-800 from PMDG, which is $30 upgrade price if you have it for 2020. Harry W's in the house. Harry, how the hell are you, man? Good to see you. Welcome, Harry. Harry says he's been lurking, friends. Harry says, eat the entire pizza tonight and have a laxative smoothie for breakfast and completely clean out before your weigh-in. Well, Harry, did you wrestle? Did you wrestle in high school, Harry? Was that your trick? You're in Iowa, so you should know how to cut weight. You must have been wrestling or something. Hilarious. How you doing, Harry? Good to see you, man. Hey, how about those Cyclones, man? Give it up, man. Cyclones. I hit the wrong button. Cyclones have been doing awesome. They beat Houston. Houston number 2 ranked. Harry, you were at that game here at Hilton Coliseum. Amazing. All right, we are below. Let's see what our altimeter is. So we're going to go over to our EFB. Click that button, and let's go to arrival. And we've got 2964. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to hit standard pressure. So I'm going to hit the FCU button. And it'll probably be over top of everything, so you can't see it. Nope, you can see it. Okay, I'm going to hit the standard button. And then we're going to dial in, what was it? I don't even remember now. Remember, half-life of 10 seconds, if that. 2964. So we're just going to, and you can hold this. Again, this is the wind control, 3N PCD. And if you want to go faster, you can just kind of, flip it over like that. That's low pressure. That's low. How low can you go? Zounds. All right, we got some, we got a little break in the clouds here. That's good. We're going to go ahead and deploy the brake. Speed brake, spoilers coming up. We got to bleed off some of this energy here. And then what we also need to do, and I'm going to put the overhead on here. We also going to go over to the PFP7. All right, let's go ahead and pull those out. And we go back down here. And we need to get our reference. So we're going to go initref RSK3. We're going to get this in our scratch pad. That's down there, 30126. And then we're going to put that in our flap speed. And that's it. That's all there is. And we're going to get it under 10,000 feet. We're going to have to go ahead and put on... I can see the spoilers open. Yeah, you saw it on my plane? Time to focus on arrival, exactly. Concentrate! Right? It's my Yoda impression. Not good, I know. Ooh, who's over there? Oh, we got Kyle. And several of you. All your gamer tag. Bats is over there. I see a bunch of your gamer tags over top of each other. We're going to run into some more weather here. All right. Man, look at that weather over to the right. Can anybody give me a PIREP? If we go over here, so this is called a METAR. So those of you are probably familiar, but this right here is the airport we're landing at, which is O'Hare. Here's our time that this last METAR report was given. This is our winds. So it's 110 at 8 knots. So 110 degrees at 8 knots. Visibility is looking good. 10 statute miles. This is our clouds, and this is the base. So they're at 2,000 feet. And then we have few at 17,000, which that actually looks probably about right. Look at this. Broken at 25,000 feet. Here's our temperature. This is in Celsius, so we have 13. With our dew point here is -5. This is our altimeter setting 2964, which we just took. And then the remark stuff. Looks a bit cloudy. Yes, CP. Boeing 777 says, one more thing about the 747. I disliked it, though, that the 747-100 is coming first when I wanted the 400. Yeah. But that is so typical PMDG. Don't be surprised, man. They know this, right? They know you and others want the 400. So what are they going to do? They're going to race the 100. Because what's going to happen? Yeah, you're probably going to buy the 100 because they're not going to tell you the 400 is coming out in 3 months after that. They'll never give you that date. It's the thing that drives me nuts about PMDG. So what they're going to do, they did the same thing with the PMDG aircraft with the Boeing 737. They first released the 700. Then they released the 800. Then they released the 900. Then they released the 600, which was their most affordable one. That's not by coincidence, man. It's called maximizing their profits. And I get that. They're a company. They're there to make money. I just don't like their pricing model, to be honest. But that's me. That's me. They can do whatever they want. As long as they keep producing great aircraft, that's fine. But you're gonna have to wait because they're not gonna give you. They're not gonna give their flagship aircraft out the very first day. Because guess what? 777. They release the 747-400, and everybody buys that. And then they release the 100 and nobody buys it, right? Well, that's smart. I would wait too. I'd wait too. All right, we're approaching. I gotta see what the hell am I doing? All right, 240. Randy is our intercept. So if we look here, next page, Randy's our intercept. And we are doing the RNAV approach. Once again, we're doing our RNAV approach for 9 center. And I'm going to go over to Navigraph charts and just give that a quick check. And make sure on the airport, I know where the hell I'm going once I get there. 9C. Okay, we're going to go off to the right. We're going to have to cross 9 right. I think that's an active runway, so we're going to have to get air traffic control clearance, and then we'll go to the terminal. Okay, we're good. And then we're going to go, because this is an RNAV approach, we can go down as far as 900 feet. Kyle, did I get that right? 900 feet, if you're still there? Let's go ahead and get the landing lights on, because we're below 10,000 feet. And wing light, come on, okay. There's Kyle behind us. Man, oh man. Well, this is all right. We're getting into some clear skies. See, this is the, see right back there? That's the shit that's hitting me right now. I'm in Iowa, and so we're to the west of Chicago. So you see all these clouds and weather back there? That's what's hitting me right now. That's why we're getting close to a foot of snow tonight in real life. Like, it's a blizzard out. It's not a blizzard because it's not like really high winds, but there's a shit ton of snow right now. Boeing 777 says right below 10,000 feet. Kyle says I got the ILS tuned. Oh, you're doing the ILS. Got ya. Got the ILS tuned for a barometric reference of 873. Yeah, at least we can see those low clouds we were talking about when we were reading that METAR together. We were reading the METAR report. But this is looking pretty good. Cool Guy Videos is in the house. Give it up to Cool Guy. Dude, you came at the right time. We're on approach. We're flying from DFW, the iniBuilds scenery. If you haven't checked that out, man, grab it. We're on our way in the 777. We're back to the Boeing aircraft. This is our second commercial live stream back in the Boeing. I looked this up, and we did, was it 2 or 3 months we did Airbus straight? So now we've got some flights in the air, and we're going to be doing an Boeing, I almost said Airbus, we're going to be doing a Boeing flight next Wednesday with a scenery giveaway of iniBuilds Dallas-Fort Worth scenery. Don't miss that stream. Next week, it's going to be Wednesday. Plan on Wednesday, and don't miss it. Don't miss your chance to get it. Now, if you don't have a PC and you're like Maple or some of you that have an Xbox, don't worry. You can still do the giveaway. If you win, I'll send you a gift card. I'll give you an Xbox gift card. That's the equivalent of what the scenery costs. But yeah, stick around for that, and don't miss it. All right, we're making our way in. Look at this. We are right in on control here. Straight in. There's Randy, and there's the runway right there. There's O'Hare. And it's looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and add some flaps. Or not flaps, spoilers, excuse me. And we're going to pull those out. Let's see that in an instant replay. Here we got the ProDeskSim stuff, the add-on, which I love. We're going to pull that out, and you can see. There we go. Spoilers in, spoilers out. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. As you can see, we have our full wind control, PFP7, TCA Boeing Yoke, Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant with the ProDeskSim add-ons, the Flight Sim mods, trim wheel, and desk stand for the wind control FCU, and the 3N PCD, or EFIS, if you will. Awesome stuff. All right, we're going to go ahead and drop this down to 20. So our FCU, we can see 20. In fact, I'm going to go 10. All right, silent cockpit. Let's go ahead and get our flaps in. You can hear it running, and then all of a sudden you're going to see the flaps start moving. Drag required, so we're going to go ahead and add drag. That's okay, don't worry. Yeah, the vibration's going, man. All right, we're going to go ahead and hit approach mode right here. Let's go ahead and drop the gear. Add another notch of flaps. Shit. That's all right. I always mix these showcase up. Hate it when that happens. There we go. So mess this up. All right, let's get our auto brake set. We're just going to do 3. Let's go ahead and disable our autopilot. So if you see here, I'm a little high, so I'm gonna try to save this. And then we're going to go ahead and arm it. Let's disable our auto throttle. We're going to go manual. Let's go manual.
2,500.
So we're really high. I missed the full manual. We are an American livery there, Captain Howdy. I'm going to slip this aircraft a little bit, so I've got a lot of right rudder. So if you look at this, you can see I'm putting in a lot of right rudder here, because I got to drop our speed because I missed my descent profile. I don't know what happened there, but I just got to bleed that airspeed off. And so I'm going to do that and just bleed that off a little bit. Now we got our descent profile. We're back on it. All right. I'll put the stuff down below. And we're going to crab a little bit. ZX Pilot, how are you doing, man?
500.
See if we can save this approach here, friends. We're going to get rated here because I've got a flight link on. I can't even read. My contacts are so dried out, I can't even read what the airspeed is right now. I'm just going by feel. And of course, we're in a 777, so we're higher.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Pull that yoke back. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. I wonder what I had a landing rate of. That felt good. Captain Howdy, see what I got for a landing rate. It felt pretty good. All right, 80 knots. Let's go ahead and pull the reversers out. Reversers out, and we're going to pull the flaps up. I think that was a pretty successful landing, friends. What do y'all think? Not too shabby. Phoenix is on final. Nice. We have landed, 777. We have landed. We're just going to go ahead and pull off here, and then I'll go ahead and get the flaps up, and then we'll put on our APU. 8 out of 10, CP says. All right, let's get off the... all right, we're not quite away from there, but let's go ahead and take off our landing lights. Runway turn-off lights can come on, taxi lights coming on, strobes can come off, wing light can come off, and APU can come on. So we're going to go up here and do start, and there we go. And we are back, friends. Welcome to Chicago O'Hare. Thank you all for joining tonight. This is kind of a wonky way to come off of here, but we got another active runway. Boeing 777 says awesome flight. Boeing 777 says, Symphonic for one last time. Let's do the engine view and increase the throttle for me to hear the hum sound. He's big on that one, isn't he, friends? All right, for you, buddy. There's Kyle landing. Kyle has landed. Now I got to get down here, and let's go to... And I don't want to start going too fast, and I'll get docked. We go to the charts. Arrival. KORD. Wait, what happened? I'm going to stop because I don't want to mess this up. I don't want to mess up my score. That's such a good landing. Okay, so we're going to go up here to Mike and then turn right and go into the terminal. Okay. Right behind Kyle. He'll be our pilot car. SimFans, see your landing rate. 89 feet per minute. No kidding. Oh, that's amazing. You're right. It's 89 feet per minute. Okay, there we go. How about that, Captain Audi? Captain Audi, I think I just need to just do Boeing. But I can't because we got all that cool gear from Wind Control, right? And WingFlex. I definitely land Boeing's better than buses. To be honest, I've had way more experience with Boeing. It's just my plane. I'm just better with Boeing. All right, Track IR enabled, and I love this Track IR. By the way, friends, if you don't have Track IR, you gotta check it out. Look at this. And I got some tips for you too in terms of tuning it and where to put up your receiver. Like you look around and down. Oh, it's so good. And I can disable it just with the control, so now when I look around, I don't make you all dizzy. Good stuff. There you go. There's your hum there, buddy. 777. You got it, buddy. Happy birthday. All right, we're going to pull in. I agree, man. I agree. What an epic way to end. Gosh, what a great time to live in right now. I mean, I don't know about some of you, but I'm a little older than you are, Boeing 777. And I remember SubLogic when it was all wireframe and frame rates of in single digits. And you at least were happy you had a way to get your aviation fix. But at the same time, it's just where we're at today. Where are we going to be in 10 years? You know what I mean? If it's like this right now with all the AI stuff and the advancements, and as long as AI doesn't take all of our computer equipment so none of us can afford a PC or to do this, but as long as that doesn't happen, can you imagine what it's going to look like in 10 years? I'm going to pull up next to Kyle here. I'll go over to this next one, Kyle, so I'm not touching your wing. Don't cross the streams! Don't cross the streams. Somebody's taking off. Yeah. Full body like the Matrix? Yeah, probably. We'll stop about right there. Awesome. All right, let's listen to these engines calm down here. All right, I'm going back to the checklist. What a great stream. This one is for the books. Wouldn't you all say this is one for the books? All right. Shutdown. All right, we can take the taxi light off. Taxi light coming off. Runway turn off lights off. All right, APU is started, so that should be good. Strobe lights are off, logo lights are off, taxi lights on. I'm not going to worry about the transponder. Parking brake is set. APU is good. Fuel control switch is to cut off. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And engine's off. Turn that volume up there, 777. You hear the baby? This is the other thing with the Boris Sound audio pack. You have like all the cabin chatter. And then you add GSX to the mix. Which, speaking of, let's do that. Request to boarding. Here we go. United Airlines. Really? All right. Why don't we have American? Because I'm at United Airlines terminal, probably. Duh. All right, here they come. All right. Fuel control switches off. Electronic pumps. We're going to go ahead and turn those off. Off. Beacon can come off. Off. Request ground power, yes.
Passengers to boarding started.
Fuel pumps can come off. All right, let's go ahead and available external power, that's on. We can go ahead and turn our APU off. Passenger sign. Oh, I forgot to turn it on. Flight director, this is the thing I love about the wind control stuff right here, right? So like this has the flight director switches so you can go off, and these are all metal, which is awesome. And passenger signs can come off, transponder off, and engines are down. And there we go. Look at this. We're unloading our 777 from our flight from Dallas Fort Worth to Chicago O'Hare, and I think I have one of my better landings. Would you say, Captain Howdy, negative 87 feet per minute? I think I might do this for myself. Because I'm good enough, Captain Howdy. I'm smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like me. Well, I'm going to tell myself that. I don't know if that's true, but I'm going to tell myself that. And then, so we'll have Bats post the winner in chat in Discord. If you haven't checked out Discord, please drop in Discord. Somebody drop in a exclamation Discord in chat. Would you? Could you? Thank you. Because we would love to see you in Discord. And these guys, they're doing it round the clock. They fly in Discord, and it's so much fun. They're always doing something, and yeah, you don't want to miss that, friends. What am I doing? Close that and reset this camera. And here we go. Thank you, Captain Howdy. Who's still landing? Anybody still landing, Bats? There's Bats. Look at this scenery, though. Gotta love O'Hare. But see, it doesn't perform even close to Dallas Fort Worth. That's what I love. And this airport's big, but it's not as big as Dallas Fort Worth. But it doesn't even come close to performing as well or look as good. It's not bad though. Don't get me wrong. It's good. It's good looking scenery, but you can tell it doesn't perform. Look at that. Because it's like there's turn and burn, so it's refreshing the textures, and it loads your VRAM up on your card. Like I've got what do I have? I have a 16 gig graphics card, and it still has to page. out the textures, right? Kyle says, fun one to land at, though. Yes, it is definitely fun to land at, Kyle. I agree. Boeing 777 says, blue skies, everyone. I want to say a shout out again to all of you, my friends. Thanks so much. What a great turnout. I hit the wrong button, by the way, but shout out to all of you. Thank you so much. We will be doing a giveaway next week. Don't miss that. When we do a commercial flight, we're going to do a couple polls to see if we should switch to commercial and GA between Wednesday and Saturday, or even if we switch these streams from Wednesday to Thursday. I'm thinking Thursday might be a good time to do this. Sci-Fi, thank you. Phoenix, thank you. Blue skies to you guys. Matey, thank you for being here. Great stream. Good night. Thank you, Matey, for being here. Friends, until next time, but I'm going to do before I go, because you're all so great about chatting, and I love it. I used to be able to call out all your names, but now I don't have time to do it, or we'd be here another hour, which is awesome. So what I do instead, friends, is I do the ones that are the top fans. So to start off with, the top 10 fans tonight. And by the way, you can get the top 10 fans by engagement. And so we got the Real CFF. Thank you, Real CFF, for your donations tonight. Appreciate it. And actually, number one would probably be Aviation Spotter dropping in the $100 dono. We appreciate Aviation Spotter. I know he probably left already. But Aviation Spotter, so good to see you tonight. But number one is the Real CFF. Number two, Eagle Sky Flyer Evo. Gosh, you got to quit changing your name, dude, or I'm never going to remember. Appreciate it, man. Coming in number two. Coming in number three, CP6565. Let's give it up to CP. Coming in at number four is our good friend Bats. Bats, thanks for doing the landing challenges as always, my friend. Appreciate it, brother. Coming in at number five is our good friend Steve Mallon. Steve Mallon, we got a new subscriber, by the way. Nicholas Lindquist just subscribed. Everybody, welcome Nicholas to the channel. Nicholas, thank you, brother. Thank you for joining. Welcome to the SimFan family. Definitely check out Discord, man. We'll do a wave and say hello there. Welcome, Nicholas. Thank you so much for your subscription, man. Appreciate it. I appreciate every single one of you. I don't care. We've got 5 subscribers. We have 100,000 subscribers, where we're at right now, over 12,000. Every one of you mean absolutely everything to me, and I appreciate that. So again, number 5 is Steve Mallon. Thanks again, Steve Mallon. Coming in at number 6 is our good friend Kyle Summers. Summit Kyle. Kyle, it's good to see you 2 streams in a row, brother. Don't set an expectation with me, man. Coming in at number 7 is one hell of a guy, by the way, is Johnny Mon 211. Johnny, thank you, man. Love you, brother. Love you, man. At number 7. And number 8 is our good friend. Happy birthday again, Boeing 777. Good to see you, and finally got the 777 in. I know you were disappointed and frustrated we weren't getting the 777, but trust me, man. Trust me, you know me. I'm going to come through eventually. Maybe not tomorrow, and maybe not tonight. Eventually, but I did tonight. So 777, thank you for suggestion, and happy birthday again, 777. And coming in at number 9 is our good friend, and thank you, Phoenix, again, for your donations tonight. Appreciate it, brother. Phoenix Blaze, good to see you, man. I'm going to play your song on the way out, like a Phoenix, man, just for you. Phoenix, thanks for joining us and coming in at number 9. And coming in, last but not least, at number 10, drumroll, people, it is our good friend, Mr. Matey, coming in at number 10. Oh, and there's some of you that came so close. Captain Howdy and Pilot Red came in so close. But friends, all of you, though, matter as much as anyone else. And I appreciate all of you. Love you all. By the way, no stream on Saturday. I got family business going on Saturday, so I know. No stream Saturday. But that's why we're doing a giveaway coming up next week on Wednesday, okay? So forgive me. But I got family stuff to do. My daughter's performing, so I am not going to be available to do a stream Saturday night, but we will make up for it either Wednesday or Thursday, probably Wednesday next week. Definitely be there for that because we're going to be doing a giveaway. And friends, until then, please stay safe, Take care, and no worries, Tony. Good to see you, Tony, man. How you doing, brother? Almost Aaron, thank you. Good night, Captain Howdy, Summer Kyle, CP65, Eagle Sky, Turn and Burn, Johnny Mon, Hell of a Guy, Boeing 777, and Sci-Fi, and Phoenix Plays. Here's a Phoenix song, and all the rest of you that I don't have time. I'm sorry to roll through your names, but you know who you are, and you know we appreciate you. You know me. I love you. See you guys next week, guys and gals, for another great stream. Thank you so much for making this an awesome event. Friends, good night. Take care. Blue skies. We'll see you soon. Good night.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight we gonna light it up, babe. Tonight we gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna light it up. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt.